Hey everyone, you guys hear me okay? Oh, thank you, Shauna. Right out the gate with a $10 super chat. I really appreciate you, girl. Thank you so much. I hope you can hear me. Thank you, girl. I really appreciate that. All right, cool. You guys can hear me. Nice. What did you say, raid and with roaches? Oh my god. Gross. Oh my goodness. I still got some stuff to do in my creator studio and gotta a laptop. So tonight I'm gonna do a private StreamYard and do that. Hey everyone. Yeah, I'm on Kick too. I double streamed. So anybody that's got a Kick account, please follow me over there too if you want. Please, if you want. Uh, laugh at myself because I'm so funny. Oh my goodness. The streets are wild. Martyr Mary was on fire. Holy hell. That got fucking scary for a minute there. That I no that's her name from here on out, Martyr Mary. Whoever made that up in Queen's chat earlier, that should have me rolling. Thank you for those emoji things and Kick. And that's another thing that I need to do is get more familiar with Kick and know how things work. I just stream over there and I really don't know all that much about it. I just think it's a good idea to have a backup platform nowadays because YouTube likes to kind of up and do away with you sometimes. It's like, look at poor Toasty. She didn't do anything wrong. So I got to get familiar with the other platform. And then maybe I'll be on more platforms later after I figure that one out too. Who knows? But um, I just got to figure stuff out. And thank you for redirecting, Queen. I really appreciate that. Love you, bitch. And I don't know if I want to say that. I might put a pin in that and say something about that later. Talking to myself, sorry. Hold on a second, guys. Let me mute for a minute. Oh yeah, and Soupy Doopy like has a radar when I'm cringe lurking now. She's like, "Where you at? Where you at, napkin?" or something like that. She's like, "I don't know if I want to play it because she might strike me." And I wrote in her comments like, "No, I'm not gonna strike you. I'm not a petty striker. Play whatever you want." She knows I'm cringe lurking. I do it all the time. What are those things though? Because when I watch Queen on Kick, you know, I'll put what I can in the chat, but I don't know. I know there's a whole system to it though, over on Kick, like how there is on TikTok with the emojis and stuff. But I need to figure it out. Anyway, so Streets Are Wild. Murder Mary was burning it down. Um, the whole I don't know, man. I was listening with y'all just a little bit ago over on Queens, and is BJ new? Is she new here with the whole? Oh, they ain't never gone after Queen Bee the way they are now. I bet she's rattled. Really? Did you just get here? They've been going after her for a long time. I don't think she's rattled at all. I think they like to think she's rattled. If anybody's gonna rattle her, it's not gonna be nonsense and sinner. I really don't think anybody here could rattle her though. But nonsense and sinner are not gonna be the ones to do it. I'll tell you right now. Rattled. They ain't never gone after her like they are now. Actually, we've seen way worse, and I know that she's been around for it, so it's just a lie. Exactly, exactly. Love 316. She's been through it. She is a whole ass lie. She was in quite a few of those live streams where they tore Queen Bee apart. She can fuck right off. Thank you, Allie. Exactly. Yeah, it's just not the truth. Plain and simple. I didn't go through and say hi to everybody. Oh my god. I'm so disorganized today. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Kind of tired. Hey, Psycho Cunt. Really like your name, by the way. Hey, Queen Bee. Or hi, Sidebar. Hey, Laura. Hey, My Scented Life. Hey, Irish Eyes. Hey, Smitten Kitten. Hey, Justin. Hey, Crime Junkie. Hey, Smoky Mountain Granny. Hey, Smitten Kitten. I think I already said that one. Sorry. Hey, Elsie. Hey, Mole. Is that how you say your name? Hey, Fox and Socks. Hey, Jen Lynn. Hey, Adaz. Hey, Diamonds. Hey, K Mystic. Hey, Turtlebee. Hey, Leonard Love. Hey, it's Jin. Hey, Love 316. Hey, it's me, Tiffany 420. Hey, Trixie's Creations. Oh my goodness. I think that's everybody that's in chat right now. Hey, Mystique. Hey, Al Gypsies. Hey, Purple Dragon Show. Hey, KB. Hey, Hot Pink. Hey, Bubblegum Truth. Hey, Zero Fox Given. Did I already say hi to you, Turtleby? I think I did. If I didn't, I meant to. Hey, Dazed and Confused. Hey, Combat Vet. Hey, Looking Beyond. Hey, Jackie Blue. Hey, Denise. Hey, Bernie Beans. I think that is about it. Hey, Janny. Did I already say hi to Justin? I saw him way up there. Hey, Rebel. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Mike. Okay, if I missed anybody, sorry. Hey, Plenty. And hey, Allie. Jackie Blue and KB. Um, oh, and you know what? I didn't read. I'm so sorry, Shauna. And I didn't read her super chat that she sent me. I think Mary sounds more unhinged and crazy than anyone on this side. BJ better watch that one. No kidding. Like, giving reality a run for her money for sure. She's gonna take that unhinged panel co-host spot any minute now. Any fucking minute now. For real. For real deal, Holyfield. But yeah. What was I gonna say? I forgot. But yeah, I was just catching up with things, and most everything sounds the same. I still can't get over people showing up at Dawn and Candace's house though. That's actually what I was watching before I or last night, and then I was in Queen Bee's with everybody else. But um I just can't believe someone did that. And I'm sorry, like, to me the intentions aren't the good intentions, the feel goods is not behind it. It's just not. It's just not. What's her name was playing it this morning, and I clicked in there for a minute, and it's like, and she was kind of like picking on Dawn and Candace because she don't like them and whatever. I don't really like Dawn, but I feel bad for Candace. That whole situation with her going missing and with YouTube was just all bad. It's all bad. But yeah, surprised BJ didn't review that. I don't think it's getting that much attention though, and I don't. A couple people didn't even know what I was talking about, and I don't think it like probably got the views they thought it was gonna get. Rolling up on Dawn and Candace. I don't know. I didn't look at the original video, and I feel like because I watched Chasing review it, like they weren't. They felt a little. It kind of felt like maybe they didn't let them know right away they were on camera. I can't remember. Something didn't feel good about it. But oh, she said she was going to. Of course she said that. Of course. Why wouldn't she, Justin, right? I mean, other people are too. I get it, but I you know what, like her channel has gotten so much more problematic and sloppy since when she used to cover, cases. Not I'm not saying like she did a good job before because she did all kinds of crazy conspiracy theories and misinformation, but at least she didn't have Craig in the background saying weird, nasty things, you know? And now she would have that, and it would just be really inappropriate and bad, and it would rub like a whole community of people the wrong way, and they wouldn't like it. Aside from the fact that it, just probably not a good idea. So what's nonsense on now, like day 12 or 13 with no receipts? She really thinks she's doing it too. She really thinks she's getting it in and like rattling people. BJ's here for it, of course. And of course, the lemon thinks the hive's like imploding, exploding, imploding, or whatever he picks for the day. Cappy, when you start, or if you decide to start reviewing any live streams, I'd definitely like to come up with you. I have so much to say, and what better than to say it? And what better than to say it with you? Oh, you're so sweet, Allie. Of course, I would love to have you up. And yes, I'm going to start. I'm going to start reviewing. I want to do a practice run on like a private StreamYard and just kind of feel it out because I've actually never done it before. I've never even shared as a co-host or a guest either. I'm like a boomer. No, just kidding. I'm not a boomer. I'm Gen X. But, I like suck at technology. Oh, she could stay awake. She could stay awake somewhat and generally stay on topic back then. Yeah, it was a lot different. Well, Justin, you heard that when the Kratom stuff came up, you heard her on panel with Kate Does Crime. She was much more coherent and with the topic. It sounded a lot different, actually. It was actually kind of sad. I shouldn't laugh. And then, by the way, that like aged horribly. Like she's like, "Oh my god, not the Kratom. That's horrible." Now it's like, "There's nothing wrong with the Kratom. It's awesome. He's grown up. It's just Kratom." Which, like I said, like I wasn't super pearl clutchy over the Kratom either, but because I maybe because I kind of expected it. Like, why wouldn't they be doing Kratom? But um, y'all know what I mean. Hold on, let me go get something. If I kick myself out, hold on one second. If I kick myself out, though, don't be alarmed. I will be right back. Hey, just Samantha. Good to see you, babe. Hey, Sasha. Good to see ya. It's Jen Jen. Good to see ya. Hey, Megastella. Hey, Flutter Politely. Hey, Just Marie. Hey, Braylon. Is that how you say your name, Braylon? Um, Hold on one second. I've accidentally blocked people before too. I've done it with my own account and as a wrench. So don't feel bad. Hey Tiana. All right, hold on a second. I'll be right back. Beat him if you're here. Would you call the police on this poor possum mama right here? Please tell me you wouldn't. She walked like right up to me when I was smoking a cigarette this morning on the porch. Isn't she cute? She has 7 babies on her back. And like she was looking at me like, give me some food. And I like had the jar of peanuts in my hand, like because I feed the squirrels, you know, and the crows. And I was like too busy recording her, like I was the goddamn paparazzi or something. And then I'm walking, like recording her and like taking pictures of her, like up the street, and she's just like looking back at me, like, "What a bitch." And then I realized I was like, you know, I'm kind of stressing her out, so I gave her some food. She ate for a minute and then she left, but oh my god, it was like so adorable. And I bet Beat him would call the cops on her. And then like, what would like possum CPS would take the babies away. It would be horrible. There's my other picture because I walked her all the way up to my driveway. If she wasn't happy about it, ignore that old Corvette parked there with the flat ass tire. But yeah, it's sitting in like the side of my garage. But yeah, she's so precious. I think I should name her. I think she lives in my backyard. I'm not sure. Anyways, do you see the one baby in the back crawling off though? He was trying to get off of there and run around and do some fuck shit. He must be the rambunctious one. Oh, BTM, you see that? Looks evil. See? See? You're disgusting. What kind of a person are you? Who even are you? Anyway, sorry. No, Flutter, don't say that. I think that she's adorable. No way. You have 40 chickens and 3 cats, cat pack full? You should change your name to Chicken Pack Full. You only got 3 kitties, but 20 chickens. Wow. 3 kitties is a good number though. Hey Cheesy. Hey Catalina. I gave her food, Catalina. Don't worry. I feed all the wild animals in my neighborhood except for the coyotes. And that's only because I've been told not to do that because I really wanted to feed them. But apparently, we're not supposed to do that. Because my logic is like, maybe they won't eat the neighborhood cats if we feed them. Hello. But my husband was like, no, they're like opportunity hunters and they're going to, do that no matter what. Whatever. I didn't know possums were marsupials. I thought they were rodents, but apparently they're marsupials. Anyway, I put a link in your DM, B10 and Queen Bee, if you guys want to come up. But anyhow, yeah, I've just been chilling, watching people rattle the fuck out of Queen Bee. She's scared. She don't know what to do. She's real worried about it. I gotta console her every night. Shit's wild, man. Brittany over here acting like she's new, like she's never seen people go after Queen Bee before. You know what I've noticed though? The HOA's been kind of quiet lately. Wonder what they're doing. I'm sorry, but I was here for Jonesy Dragon nonsense. That shit was kind of funny. I mean, put Jones in the long way, but she was doing a good job of dragging her. I supported the message. Been trying to befriend a befriend a 13-line ground squirrel, a little more skittish than regular squirrels and chipmunks. Oh, Trixie. That sounds like fun. Sounds like a good time. I know, she struck down for 2 weeks, huh? You would watch it, Saint Outlaw? It was good hearing you up on Queen's Piano, Saint Outlaw. You guys did a good live today. One of my moderators please put my Kick link in the chat, if you could? Oh, Heather, I try. I'm really a mean ice queen. You would never know it, though, because I feed the animals. That's my cover-up. Is she hiding on her other channel, Baton Rouge? She better be careful with that shit. Hey, Linda. Cappy, I had 3 crows that were banging on my upstairs bathroom and bedroom windows. It went over 3 days around 7 a.m. Then I realized they wanted the cat food that I put out. Yep, you gotta feed them. They're demanding. If you don't feed them, they'll let you know they're hungry. And and let me tell you, they were squawking when they saw a mama possum pull up with her 7 babies. Woo! They were squawking. I knew something was about. I was like, is there a coyote? I was looking around, and then all of a sudden, she made her appearance. She walked like almost all the way up to me too. She was like 5 feet from me. It was a little scary because mama being protective kind of deal. I'm like, ooh, that's never happened. I've had possums by themselves walk up to me. Dude, I've seen people who pick them up like by their tail. That I am not that brave. Like, that's fucking scary. Like, I have a whole story I've told on here about this chick who I was kind of in an altercation with, and there were police involved. And the police were talking to us, and she, like, the cop was like, "Oh, hey, be careful, there's a possum right there." She walked right the fuck over to it and picked it up. And these cops, tell no fucking lie, hand on holster, like, put the fucking possum down. Put the fucking possum down. They were, because, like, I guess, like, they were thinking she would maybe throw it at them or something like that. Fucking wild. And I was, like, hiding behind the cop, like, put the fucking possum down, psycho! Yelling at her and shit. Oh, fuck. That shit was funny. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Just Murray put my kick link in the chat. Thank you, Murray. Really appreciate you. Yeah. And, like, the whole fucking, oh, Cappy used to be so logical, but I think she's lost it now. 'Cause she's just so wrapped up in the hive. I think she's lost it now. I've been, like, friends with Queen Bee for 6 years. Actually this month. Well, maybe September, because I think we met after August. But, you know, I have always, like, been hanging out with her, supporting her channel, and I've always kind of kept the same energy. I don't feel like I've changed much in 6 years in regards to my behavior on the platform. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing so different, but hey, Stitching. Thank you, Wise Mom, for following me over on the kicks. That's right, Heifer next door. Sweet little possum babies. They look like they just want to jump off mom and come play. But, I don't know. I don't think she would have appreciated that too much. Oh, bright light, see? They'll sneak up on you. You gotta be careful. You know what I mean? You know what? There was somebody who used to be my friend and used to be over here on the dark side in a comment thread, like, pretty much like rewriting history. It was in a clip, not Hartley's clip of me, but I think that clip channel Madison, I think it was. I might be wrong. It could be another one, but I think it was Madison. And I don't remember, like, really remember exactly what I was saying, but this person was like, no, Queen Bee, the reason why Lemon's the way he is because Queen Bee was horrible to him first. And I don't, that's not how that happened, but okay. That is not how that happened at all. I guess we could rewrite history, but, I elect not to. Because, like, they went at it almost right away. And it was surface level shit for a couple days. And then he immediately went to, talking about everything in her personal life, about her criminal record docs. And, of course, that, put a fire under her to say some fucking awful things about him. And it just went from there. And I'm not sure. And then they made mention of her having his deceased father on her page. Well, like, yeah, hasn't he done the same thing on his page though? Like, I just don't see where he's a victim in any way in any of this. So that fool is something else though. Hey, Kimmy Cash. Oh, you had a pet possum? I'm a redneck, had a pet possum when I was a kid, found him all by himself, and we nursed him back to health. His name was Mario. their their teeth are terrifying. Oh my god, yes. Super sharp, super terrifying. They're so cute though. They really are. And Mario was he named Mario? Was it inspired by your Nintendo game? Because if you're my age, it probably was. Catalina, like I don't even want to say who it is. You know what I mean? Because well, I mean technically she has a channel, she's not active on it. But I don't want to I don't want to go and say who she is and I'll do all that. But let's just say I was kind of shocked because she was definitely there through a lot of it and is definitely not like sees it a whole different way now for some reason. But you know that is what it is. What it is. Paperboy was the best, Denise. That fucking game was awesome. I was pretty good at that game, and I also had Wheel of Fortune on Nintendo too. And I memorized every single fucking puzzle because they only had a certain amount of puzzles. And so anytime I had my homegirls over at my house, I was fucking like kicking ass and taking names and pretending like, oh yeah, I just won because I'm so smart. When really it was me memorizing all the puzzles. But yeah. Remember Hogan's Alley and Duck Hunt? The two games you could use your gun. I did not have a Nintendo gun. My friend did though. Because remember when the Nintendos first came out, you could buy the package when they were first really expensive. My parents would not buy one when it first came out. They were like, "Fuck no, that's way too expensive." But it came with the robot and the gun and the console and the Mario game, and I think it came with Duck Hunt too, maybe for that package. And then the other ones with just the console came with just Mario. My parents my parents tried to buy me a gun, but they bought me like a generic one and it you can only use the Nintendo brand like video game gun. So it didn't work. So I never got to play my Hogan's Alley or my Duck Hunt. I could bring it to my friend's house and play it, but she already had one. Or Excite Bike, that was another good one. Or the Goonies game. And you could Excite Bike, you could like make your own tracks and stuff. It was so fun. How do you say that, Jenny's Chaos? I don't remember that one. Gyris? Gyris on Atari? Yeah, there was a Goonies game. But it wasn't like, I don't know, it wasn't my favorite game. But I just played it, for good measure because I was a big fan of the Goonies. But you just kind of like rode along and through the game, and I didn't even really understand like the whole object of the game. Hey, Brandywine. Hey, Cambry. Hey, Miss Les. You saved up your allowance and bought it? Wow. That was a lot of allowance back then. That must have taken a little while. I want to go buy one now. I have a Super Nintendo. I don't even know if it works anymore though. It worked when my kids were little and they used to play it and they loved it. Hey, Brandywine, thank you for becoming a member. I really appreciate you, girl. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Yeah. I don't know. It will work, but you can't use the newer TV for those kind of games with the gun. Yeah, I don't have the gun anymore. Well, I never had the gun. My gun never worked. I had a generic one. You have to have a tube TV for the gun one, the gun games. Oh my gosh. How cool is that? Hey Claire. Oh man, you couldn't play video games after they got rid of the joystick. That was a while ago, huh? Joystick games were fun though. I enjoyed some Atari before my Nintendo. Nintendo was like the first era of kids coming inside to play. Like Atari could keep you occupied for like 30 minutes, where Nintendo could get a kid playing for hours. You know what I mean? But we still played outside though. There's a huge retro market for old games. Are you at work, B Tim? Oh yeah, and I wanted to address this. Makeup Slobster made a whole thing about, like, she made a whole post about Queen and me yesterday. I was live, had 400 people in my chat, and she made a big deal about Queen hitting the live button. I was redirecting to her chat. I don't know what you didn't understand about that, but yeah, there's that. That she wasn't going live on top of me and being rude. No, that was actually all worked out and planned. So yeah. Reaching big time, love 316. That was a huge reach. Hey, Rents with Scissors, all made up in her head. Lies. Oh my. You know what's funny? She totally fucking went live on top of her. What a bitch. That was weird. That went up on my screen so delayed. No, fucking try and try hards for sure. Cheesy, that's fucking hilarious. They're on like two platforms. Well, and like they also talk shit about, one of them was saying like, talking about grannies watching had a bigger number or something like that. Whoever goes live first out of the two that are left here on YouTube, out of Granny and Queen, always get the bigger number. And then the other one has the lower number of like 700 or 800 of their core audience. They have about the same exact numbers. And these people supposedly don't care about numbers, and they only point out hours. So I don't know. But that's just me up Queen Bee's ass, obviously, because that's all I do here. Nope, never called her out for going too far. Nope, never, never, you know, had a critical thought in my mind ever. Never, ever, ever. Like I said, what I'm not going to do is be like, put some shit on fucking public display if I was to say something to her about anything ever. But, you know, I don't know. I'm sure they would love that. What did Tim ask Laura the other day? Like, did you laugh when Beats cried on your panel? Oh. And you know what was funny is we were in the Discord like, I bet you fucking Laura's laughing right now. I bet she's muted and fucking laughing. I'm just gonna take my little sweet voice and go on now. That was so fucking performative and fucking wild. She saw the opportunity. I can't hate on her too much, you know? The opportunity was there. She took it. Hey, Sarah. Yeah. Seriously lost herself in her hate bonding, claiming Tim as a liar and that no threats of violence were made from Sinner. Is just plain stupid. Yeah, that's wild. It's fucking wild. No, and you know, like, hey, I think we all hate bond a little bit. We're all a little bit hypocritical. But yeah, she thinks Sinner's hilarious. But she's a big Blair fan too, so I mean, it tracks. It fucking tracks. Hey, Brenda. Eminem smokes too much candle fumes. That's why she's stupider. Oh my god, B-Tim, you're too much. B-Tim, if you're not at work, come up here. I put the link in your DM. Hey, Pistol Amy. Hey, TZ. Hey, CJK. 78. Yeah, that's a lie. He said he wanted to punch her and more. He's a real loser. And he's constantly talking about how he's gonna beat Tim up. I remember one time, like, probably like a year ago, he like broke it down, like what he's gonna do and how he's gonna how Tim was gonna fall down on the ground. And, like, it was a whole thing. It was fucking hilarious. It was terrible. Don't get me wrong, and violent, but he's so ridiculous. I can't help but laugh at shit like that. You feel attacked, Kathy? Oh, cheesy. It's all right. I think just doesn't care about real life or shit. She probably thinks it's funny, but want funny when not funny when it happened to her. Yeah. I don't know if she thinks it's funny or what. I just don't think she cares. She likes to act like nobody supported her during the whole Laura CPS thing, which isn't the truth. You're on the train right now on your way home. And the whole thing about like B-Tim doesn't care and it's a fake dox. So who cares? No, what's the intent? It's the intention that's behind it that he's allowed to have a fucking problem with. He does. He does good, Brenda. B-Tim does a perfect lemonade impression. He does pretty good. Pretty good. Oh yeah, for sure, Irish Eyes. For sure. There's a whistle where I come from. There's nothing more confusing than 100 people circling around a rogue person. Oh my god. Hold on. Maybe I can play that. Hold on a second. You know, I accidentally deleted one of my videos, like, within the last, like, month or so. In the last couple weeks. It just disappeared. It was a video I did about that one girl, that said I made hate videos about her, that she's like, she was pregnant, she had her baby, but, was in, like, the kinda got a lot of subscribers over a Charlie Kirk video she made after he got shot, and, she put a bunch of misinformation out about, George Floyd, and I made a video covering it. Accidentally deleted it. I do have a copy of it, though, but I don't wanna repost it because she hasn't been doing that content at all and had her baby, and I don't wanna be a dick. She took the misinformation video down, too. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, can you guys hear this?
I've never had this happen to me either. Yeah, this has never happened to me. Nobody's ever. I mean, mainly because like where I'm from, and I think it's pretty close to like where a lot of people are from. Like you know everybody, all your high school buddies, you know your neighbors and stuff like that. People don't just creep around you. If they did, everyone just like there's a whistle where I'm from. When you hear a whistle, it could be 1 p.m. or 4 a.m. When you hear that whistle, that means everybody come outside and look what's going on.
Can you guys hear that? All right.
Otherwise, Emmy doesn't have that, you know, that populace. There aren't that many people there to help her do that. But that's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing right now. So we need to hooty hoo. In that kitchen, like fuck that. Like everybody. I mean, where I'm from, if there's like a rogue person, everyone just gets in their cars and starts them up and starts driving around. There's nothing more confusing than 100 cars just driving around quickly around. I mean, where I'm from, if there's like a rogue person, everyone just gets in their cars and starts them up and starts driving around. There's nothing more confusing than 100 cars just driving around quickly around. Yeah. And Oblivious, I have not verified 100% that she's in my town. I can only assume that she is or was. Some people have said that she's told them it's a joke. Well, she hasn't told me, and this isn't a fucking joke. Yeah, so it's also a blessing to have a good Nanya in here. Yes, it's a different whistle, Nanya. Oh, Nanya's here. Yeah, it's a different whistle, and I'm telling you, you're familiar with it too, but you maybe didn't hear it as much. Like it's a different whistle, Nanya.
Oh, wow. That is so funny to me, dude. And then remember my clips of him misusing the word downtrodden like 100 times, like literally like 13 or 14 times. He still does it. He still misuses that word. He thinks it's like a diss. Downtrodden's not supposed to be a diss. But yeah, what kind of whistle is that? Like, what kind of neighborhood are you living in? Where 100 people will jump in 100 cars. And like, are they jumping out the bushes or what? Like, I don't know. You talk about Queen Bee living in a trap house, but that's a questionable, spot you live in if that's what happens. You live in a house with 100 people or a neighborhood that will all jump in their cars and circle around said rogue person. Okay, dude, whatever. The walkout whistlers, no, bitch, I swear to God. Oh, wow. That is so funny. So funny. Too funny. And I just kind of wonder, like, why he doesn't, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why he does what he does, but old clips like that were funny. Funny as hell. None of my cellmates from the city of Pittsburgh ever said that that's what they did when shit wasn't looking right in the hood. No, no, not even close. There was never any neighborhood I've ever lived in or went to has never had a whistle where it would summons 100 people to jump in 100 cars and circle around a rogue person. No, that's not how that works. And none of you kind of called him on that in that chat back then, like, yeah, there's a whistle in my neighborhood, but it's not that kind of a whistle. And he's like, maybe you're not familiar with it. It's the same whistle, but you're just not familiar with it. Like, what the fuck? Are you serious? Come on. Yeah, you know what? I think you might be right, Flutter. I think you definitely gets a rush out of it. Yeah, for sure. Lemon alerper gangster. Oh my god. Let me play you. Here's a clip from his first.
Nobody's really talking about it.
Hold
Like,
on
as
a
if I deserve to
second.
be put under timeout for doing exactly what that crap.
Where he was pretending to be. Here's a clip of him on his first Cousin Charlie live. Hold on a second. His cousin Charlie, Charles in charge, and he was really, really upset because Queen Bee struck his channel. Let me play you a clip.
I noticed nobody's really talking about it, like as if I deserve to be put under timeout for doing exactly what that crackheaded bitch does every single day. But don't you worry. Don't you worry. Those little screenshots from your Discord, Rebecca, that are like, oh, we hope Sinner starves this week, blah, blah, blah. That's the kind of sick fuck you are. You wish this. Yeah, talk about something that never happened. Yeah. No one ever talked about starving him. Ever. Now, like, there might have been like verbiage in the way of like dehydrate it. No, we're gonna cut it off. We're gonna ice him out.
Never. I hope he starves this week. I hope he goes without food. Never. That was never said, actually. Hey, Elizabeth. He in reality can sit and talk about CB radios from their basements. Oh, let the good times roll. Hey, Latchkey Gypsy. Must have been absent that day, huh? Me too. Wild, right? Just wild. Well, Lemon, you can do what I do and get a job. Uh, uh, and you won't have to starve. Oh my god, that was funny, B10. That was funny.
Physical harm upon each other, on other people, because you are so weak and stupid and afraid. I'll put it to you this way. My friend Sinner has a message for you, Rebecca. The way he sees it, you took a meal off of his family's table. He takes that kind of shit seriously. So, bitch, he's going to get this week's worth of revenue off of, from YouTube, plus many, 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 many more bags of cash directly from your pocket, Rebecca, in a defamation lawsuit. You fucking piece of shit.
Oh, jeez. Name what I got wrong. No lies were told, B Tim. No lies were told. No lies were told. Hold on 1 second.
Cash directly from your pocket, Rebecca, in a defamation lawsuit. You fucking piece of shit. Today, hey Rebecca, I hope you have the worst fucking day of your life today. I hope you stub your toe every chance you get. I hope your fucking kids hear this live stream and realize, wow, my mother really is a piece of shit. Waka, fucking Waka. As you can see, he's.
Oh wow, that right there, that's a lot.
You would think that he would want
Oh.
feedback on the
Here's one of my favorite clips ever.
Really want to block people, right? And he claims this.
I guess we can all expect that to happen to us here. That's what people here do to each other. It's just sort of par for the course. Yes, good advice. If you can't get along, just block each other and hang out, man. I personally never block anyone because I want to see them talk shit so I can talk shit back. 5 minutes later. Say, Dan and Ernst commentary. Move it along. Who the fuck are you? Tell me to move along. Bye, Sarah Lynn. I don't like people who talk in weird fucking tones like that. Bye, bitch. Fuck out of here. 20 minutes later. Hold on. Just double blocking that person. Fuck. I forgot my train of thought.
I know for a fact that myself and most of my friends are all blocked.
What is she even talking about? Her fucking brain is mashed potatoes, I swear. I guess there's someone being snarky in here. They got blocked. I'll just say it. Lead in, Cappy. Go fuck yourself. You creepy asshole. Cappy's been obsessed with Earth for a very long time. She's a real lifer. She hangs out with really undesirable people. At least like Ellie 1, 2, 3 through 15 isn't here. Creepy creeper still. Although you gotta be careful, she might end up in your hedges. She's a real creeper.
As you can see, that was Captain Napkin number 2 getting blocked. So 2 of my
Oh wait, what happened, B Tim? Is someone arguing with you? Hold on a second. I don't know if I can get to Discord on my
No,
laptop
Cousin
yet.
Charlie.
Latchkey. Hold on. So I haven't logged into that yet. Let me try. Hold on. Hmm. I'll have to do that later. Dang it. What did I do? Log in. I almost said my phone number out loud. That would have been hilarious. Hilarious. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that later. Yeah. What did I do? Yeah, I'll do it later. Anyway. So I can look at my Discord on my phone. Hmm. You named one thing and I never seen you before, so I'm not sure how you're clocking everything when this is the first I've ever seen you. Oh, someone's arguing with you in the chat. Hold on. We're not arguing, just a difference of opinion. You read the Franklin. Be Tim. You did it all day long though, 7 days a week. What did B Tim do all day? I missed it. I missed it, guys. History is important and you have the historical facts all wrong. What historical facts? Beat him. Beat him. I could make a list just yesterday alone. There was a time. You even tried to make people in chat believe was close with MGL. Everyone knows that's wrong and tells me you don't really know. I corrected him. But that's the only thing that he got wrong though. The rest is just pretty much opinions about how she behaves online. Regarding history though, like yeah, she was friends with Laura, she was not friends with MGO. So there's that. You're just used to people coming in here in a ridiculous way and having a conversation with them. Yeah, you're fine. You're good. Well, because she does go in there, and there's never not a moment that he's not talking about QB's docs or her allegedly abusing her children and really nasty things. So, as far as him talking about beating her up goes, I didn't see it for myself that she cheered that on, but she thinks that like everything else he says is hilarious. So, oh, thank you, Gone Girl, for the 10 gifted memberships. I really appreciate you. You're so good to me. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you, Gone Girl. And anybody who gets a membership from Gone Girl, please tell her say thank you, or please tell her say thank. Please tell her thank you. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you, Gone Girl. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. You can't try calling someone out on something that they immediately corrected without acknowledging that they did correct it. Yeah, I agree, Murray. I agree. Could you guys hold on for one more minute? I'll be right back. Can you guys hear me good? I came outside. I want to smoke a cigarette. All right, good. Let me know if I start roboting or something. No, sorry about that. I was muted. Sorry, guys. But yeah, too funny. Yeah, that's a lie. That is a lie. He has actually threatened her more than once, so there's that. It's just not true. Yeah. Oh yeah, Davis spam too. Pretty sure that happened. Oh, thanks, Marissa. Good to see you, babe. Really appreciate you. Or troll investigates screaming his first name. Lemon Tree threatened multiple women physically. Yeah. I guess some people don't like to remember that though. You know, like I was talking about earlier, the girl in the comment thread under the Clip Channel video where the subject of him like just getting nastier and nastier with her, and she was basically like, like Cappy knows that didn't happen or something like that. And that, she did all these Whatever. Lemon is Sinner. She was in his chat Saturday. Oh, is Aretha Franklin still arguing with you about it? I don't know who Lemon is, so I can't speak on that. I just heard you say multiple times that she was in a chat cheering on your docs, so figured I'd ask for clarification. Fair enough. Aretha Franklin. Fair enough. Hold on one more second, guys. So disorganized today. Sorry, guys. Because I was going to go live, but I was going to go live like an hour or two later. But Queen was like, "Are you ready?" And I'm like, "Sure. I'll just go live now. Next time I'll be more organized." Hey, New Socks. Cappy, I'm a fellow Angelino. I get lost in chat, so I usually only listen, but always wanted to say hello. I think that I have talked to you once before. I'm not gonna, unless you want to share what part of LA you're in. You don't have to. Don't feel obligated, please. And don't be too specific. I'm in the South Bay area. That's my region. I think I might have. I usually always remember people that are from LA. Oh, you know what? I think I have talked to you, New Socks. You're in the South Bay too? Okay. Other side of LAX. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not super far from LAX either. I'm in like the northern part of South Bay. Little inland. You probably know exactly where I'm at by me just saying that. Oh well. There was somebody in here the other day that was from Gardena. And they were like, "Where are you from?" I'm like, "I'm from the South Bay area. I just don't want to say like which city, because there's lots of cities in the South Bay. You know what I mean?" Well, I'm glad you came in to talk. That's awesome. It's fucking hot here today. I should fucking pack up and go to the beach. Is what I should do. You know what, sir? I love California too. It is yeah, no, LA's huge. It is. It's actually like it's actually kind of a small county, but it's pretty fucking condensed, except for the northern part of the county, like Lancaster and like Palmdale area, like Antelope Valley. The rest of it is just super compact. Orange County is like a really small county. Oh no, totally useless last week. Oh my god. So hot. My favorite city in California though is Santa Barbara. And I'll admit it, like I was low key jealous of fucking Lemon when he lived in Santa Barbara. Oh my god. It's like my favorite vacation spot ever. Oh, you were in Pasadena last week, all signs. That's cool. You used to live in Newport, Marla Singer. Oh, that's cool. Oh, you're in Antelope Valley, Bubble. So cool. I got a lot of locals in here. You're from the Bay Area, Brenda? There's a South Bay up there too. There's a South Bay in the Bay Area, and then there's a South Bay in LA, and then there's a South Bay in San Diego also. Never been to Cali, Catalina? So you've never been to Catalina? That's also part of LA County. A lot of people don't know that. I'm originally from Lakewood, Long Beach area. Bubbles. Oh, okay, cool. My dad was. My dad was too. He lived off of Woodruff by what is it, Heartland Park or Hartwell Park? That park that stretches across blocks and separates Lakewood. NorCal doesn't get the heat we do. It's nice, yeah. My dad was born in Long Beach and moved to Oregon and won't come back. I don't want to leave. A lot of my friends like wanted to leave LA, leave California, and did. And I don't want to leave. I love it here. A lot of people hate it here. The weather's pretty good all year, Sinrissa. I can't complain about that. It's really hot right now. In Washington now, but lived in San Leandro. I had an uncle who lived in San Leandro. I had a lot of cousins in Northern California, in the Bay Area, in Oakland, and El Cerrito, Walnut Creek, Concord, Pleasant Hill, all those. All about your location and personality. Cali can be perfect for damn near everyone. It can. It can, for sure. There's a lot of different options of things to do here. You know, you can go 2 hours this way and go skiing and snow skiing, and or you can go 2 hours that way and go water skiing. You can go to the beach. You can, I mean, I was joking around the other, I'm like, with some, well, I said this a long time ago, like, it's quicker for me to leave the country than it is the state. I can go down to Mexico, go shopping, you know, 4 hours, I'll be in Vegas. There's a lot of stuff to do down here. I kind of take it for granted, and I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. Sometimes me and the kids, though, will like, we'll do like what I call a staycation. We'll get a hotel and we'll do some touristy stuff. And that's me trying to not take it for granted, you know? I have found that 90% of the people I've met that moved from Cali bitch about living here and missing there. You know what's funny, Murray? Some of my friends have been like, oh yeah, moving's the best thing I ever did. And like two out of a couple of them like admitted later that like, no, that's me lying to myself and telling myself that I'm happy where I'm at. One of my friends like got all drunk and was like, I totally am not telling the truth when I say that. I want to come home. And they were really far back east. I want to say they're in Pennsylvania somewhere. I forget. Yeah, they're in Pennsylvania. I don't want to dox them, but yeah, Bubbles, for real. I mean, you could do a day trip to Vegas if you want. 4.5 hours, 5 hours. Hit it in the morning, stay there the later afternoon and the night, and then hit the road late night. I don't suggest it though. The 15's kind of scary. We lived in El Cajon for the longest too. Oh, BJ, okay. Cool. Very cool. Very, very cool. Carlsbad is gorgeous. We used to drive up there when we lived in San Diego. I love San Diego. San Diego's beautiful. La Jolla Shores. Oh, okay, yeah, that's nice. That's real nice. It is New Socks. Vegas is just like, people like around LA will like leave the bar like Vegas trip, like and go. I've done it before. Got stranded. I've gotten stranded in Vegas twice actually because of poorly planned, spontaneous trips. Hey Alabama Mama. Hey Katie K. Vegas is really fun. It's changed a lot though. It actually kind of pisses me off. Oh, Blue Bonnet, I'll stay in Mexico. I do miss some things from the States, though. Mexico's beautiful. I love Mexico. I mean, like Baja California is just an extension of California, though, to me. Like, as far as like optics, the way it looks, the weather, the beach, it looks exactly the same. Okay, sounds good, B Tim. Yeah, I'll hang out for a little bit. Sounds good, buddy. Oakland was too close when I was younger, so gangs and the stuff, it was crazy in school. Yeah, Oakland has a lot of character. It really does. I have family in Oakland. I love Oakland. But, you know, you could fuck around and find out real quick. Be careful. We totally derailed the convo. We did New Socks, but that's okay, and I'm glad you came in. I love talking to locals that are in LA and people from Cali. I feel connected. So I like that. It makes me feel good. Because I feel like a lot of my friends online are not from anywhere from around here. So when I run into somebody from around here, I get excited. Oh, I love Colorado, Sinrissa. It's beautiful. I love it. No, and I've been trying to go live every day. Hey, Stacy Kustik. Right? I agree, New Socks. Don't want to be weird since everyone is so suspicious of people. That's how I feel. No one ever seems to be from my area of hillbilly hell. Oh, this is funny, girl. Oh, it's funny. There's a lot of people from your area. I don't want to say your area out loud. I feel like there's a lot of people from there. California. She's from California. I read. That's a joke. I read that in a in a Ryan Upchurch comment thread one time because they were talking about the people from the Kylie Rodney case. Well, it figures because they're from California. I was like, oh my god. Oh, that's the story of my life, Rowena. I am always late. I just can't. I can't get right. That should be my new @ handle. Can't get right. Always. Yes, you were stitching. Hey, Lizbeth. We've been friends for 6 years this coming September. We met during the Michael Long case where the viral video was posted August 28, 2020. And I think we all met up in the week or two after that, like following that. So we met in the first 2 weeks of September in 2020. So it'll be 6 years. And yes, we're really close. She's a really good friend. I know people think she's an asshole or whatever, but she's not always an asshole. She's actually quite nice. My husband is from the South, so he has big opinions of California, but he's here because of me, so he's stuck now. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. You gotta stay now. That's awesome. Yes, the one where Sophie was seen screaming in the van Bluebonnet. That be the one. I was watching some of the Michael Long videos a couple weeks ago. Just like, wow. God, he was such a fucking charlatan. I swear to God. He's such a manipulator. Fucking wild. No, we have not met in person yet. We will someday. Yeah, it irked me to the core too. It was crazy. I was talking with somebody the other day, and like, gosh, if Good Egg was around, she'd fucking get so mad at me. But the house was not perfect that the kids came from. The mom's house was not perfect. There was a lot going on. Like, the stepdad was a total fucking jerk. But he was not, it wasn't true what he was accused of. Like, and being that the accusations were very specific and unfortunately the kids' medical records were plastered everywhere, it just wasn't true. That case was fucking wild, though. Really was. Hey, Cramit. Good to see ya. Cramit. The evil Cramit. Access denied. I couldn't help it. Oh, I made a GIF and it I can't load it without the sound. But yeah, access denied. And I gave it to Nonsense for not making fun of Queen Bee's voice. I was like, at least she's not doing that, At least she's not doing that. Come to find out, Kyle said that Queen Bee sounds like the Marlboro Man, and she thought that was absolutely hilarious. So, okay. You know, she kind of has a lisp of her own. She kind of has a unique speech pattern of her own, kind of like Makeup Mobster. Really have no room to laugh or talk about anybody else's voice. But okay. But okay. Ridiculous. And how are you expecting to get taken seriously with all the freaking Jay sympathizing you do and standing up for her? And, oh, she was just a distraction and all this like crazy shit. What the fuck was that? That was so weird. There was a truck driving down the cross street that's close to my house, and it looked like it was becoming. I didn't realize that was the street right there. When I look at the tops of the houses that are in my neighborhood, that was really weird. I didn't realize the street was right there. It looked like a billboard coming between the houses, but it was a truck. Turns out the street's there. Never mind. Sorry. Oh, Lord. Hey, Halloween, baby. Well, maybe she's doing. Well, maybe she's doing to Jay like she did with Queen Bee, Granny, and others, just pretending to be supportive. Maybe Jay is next. Pretending to be besties while gathering information. That is such a wild thing to admit to. In all of her self-celebrating. It's just so funny. And like I said before, I'll say it again. Like, yes, I liked her. Of like, like Sound of Freedom and some different things she's done. But it was never lost on me how self-important she was, ever. That was always a thing that I recognized. Oh, it for sure will, because it is a hate bond ship. Like, they can say, like, oh, we're hate bonding with Laura. Yeah, maybe behind the scenes. Yeah, we chat in each other's chats, but I mean, call it what you want, I guess. I never understood, couldn't wrap my head around it. People who thought ML was a truthful, upstanding man. Yeah, he definitely wasn't. Definitely wasn't. Hey, Greek King. Why is Jay supporting BJ and BJ allowing Jay in her chat after Bjango? I don't remember what happened with that. I can't remember. Give me a refresher, please. What is so special about BJ? I don't know. Well, I mean, it's like a like a train wreck people are watching all the time is basically what's going on, why people keep watching clips of her and clip channels and review channels keep reviewing her. Oh, B Tim's here, guys.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, B Tim.
How's things going with
What
you?
up?
Nothing much. Nothing much. So
Going fantastic. Fantastic.
So what do you think of the So Makeup said that she didn't see him threaten to like beat up Queen Bee.
Hold on
That
a
was
second.
what-
Yes, new socks. Yes.
Yes, new socks.
I remember now. We did talk before about MFW. Yes, I remember now. Awesome. I'm glad you came to the chat and talk. Okay, yeah. So say that again. Sorry, B Tim.
Just like Queen Bee, you ignore me. That's fine.
Access denied.
No, I'm saying like she made like she stated like what she didn't see him actually make a physical threat against Queen Bee or something like that.
I guess she ignored it. I don't know. I didn't like. I will say this. I didn't see her with my own eyes cheering on. While he said that, I didn't get to see that. However, she's in there, totally engaging in chat, not speaking against any of the other things she's saying, like in
Yeah,
regards to her family and her kids. That seems
yeah.
to be fine.
FOIAing once a week, and she's like, didn't she say like something to the effect of like FOIA's legal, but something else she said was not legal or something like that. Not sure.
What's not legal?
Like she said, FOIAs are legal, but calls to CPS is illegal or something like false calls to CPS is illegal or something like that.
Okay, that makes sense to compare the two. Like, what the fuck?
I think that's like I thought I heard someone say that jumps on with the peanuts in his pockets for crows. No, I'm not giving any peanuts to crows.
I cannot believe you call the cops on my beautiful mama possum.
I did. I did 100% call the cops on your possum.
Jesus Christ, that's kind of real life of you.
I know. That's why the possums are still mad at me today.
Going real life on my possum all the way out here in California.
I truly went in real life on your possums.
Nice. That's real nice. Real nice, B Tim. But yeah, no, I don't feel like it's fair to even really compare that. Why can't two things be so? Why can't two things be true? Like, what Laura did was horrible and wrong, and she shouldn't have done it. And yes, illegal. I'm sure it's illegal to make fake CPS calls. Yes. Okay. So then, like, FOIAs are legal though. Totally cool.
So would it be like cool? We just like started like FOIAing like Makeup's family and then start screaming her entire family's names on live streams,
which we totally wouldn't do, and we
wouldn't do that. I know people don't understand like the what about it, like like the scenario of like what if scenarios, so, because people actually take them literal seriously, like this is like a threat. No one's going to do that. It's just like, what would you do in that situation? Like, how would you feel in that situation if that was done to you? That's basically the scenario. But I get it. You have to explain to some people because they're fucking stupid and they don't understand that concept. And they think them as like actual threats. Makeup literally thinks Queen Bee went to file a police report on Senso because Jay was in this chat. That's crazy.
Yeah, because Jay was in his chat. Okay.
No, ma'am. She went to file a police report because he threatened to kick down her door and multiple threats of punching her teeth out.
Yeah.
Like, okay, he went and filed a fucking frivolous police report. At least I don't think he. I mean, like, if he did, we're gonna try to foil. Oh, Queen should definitely foil that shit or try to get it. And then read it out and laugh at him because he basically made up a lie stating that Queen put a hit on his family, like she's a mobster.
Oh my god.
So I don't know.
Like how? Okay, so she's this dangerous criminal who poisons her neighborhood, but his buddy Cheese talks about his criminal history all the time.
Drug manufacturing and stuff like that.
Right. And his lady just got out of prison a couple years back for shooting at somebody, which I'm not judging anything that he's done or he talked about. However, I'm pretty sure his good buddy would. Yeah.
I mean, I just want him to. I would love for him to introduce Cheesy to introduce the what do they call the community that people that talk about people going to jail, their experiences in jail. What do they call that?
What do you mean?
Used to do commentary on people that are get out of jail.
In the prison genre.
Yeah, the prison genre, like the
Yeah.
prison community, have like him meet up with ex felons and be like, yeah, just play a couple of those live streams.
Yeah. This guy's a great guy.
Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna love him. They're gonna love
And
him.
I really hope that he hears Cheese's live stream when he's like, yeah, hey guys, you think I should introduce him to my buddy Mouse? I don't know. I think Sinner would come up short, y'all, because he talks a lot of shit and Mouse doesn't play. And I'm like, yes, please do. Please introduce them. He will get
Please
put in its
introduce them.
place. I guarantee it. It would be
Oh, how you doing,
hilarious.
Speculation Steph, how you doing? But yeah, it would be real nice. I just think, like, honestly, people fucking attack Queen over that whole situation of her, like, what happened with the raid.
Right.
And it's like, you know, I listened to a little bit of this. I did not know she was like, what she said, she was like an art. She like a nurse or something previously or something like that.
Welcome to chat, Steph. Say that one more time, B Tim. Sorry,
Queen previously was like a nurse or something.
she was a CNA, I believe, and
Yeah.
I think that she was EMT. I think.
Yeah. So basically,
I
she
might
was.
be wrong about that. I might be wrong about
Well,
that.
she
I've
said the
really
story.
CNA though.
Yeah, she was doing a live. I was like, wow, I did not know that. And then she just one bad situation occurred, and boom, you know. And we all know,
Yeah.
oh, CNA and EMT. Yeah, I mean, like I know the real more of the story than a lot of other people. I'm not going to mention it because she doesn't want to. But like, it just seems like one little bad situation occurred, and she cleaned, you know, and she didn't have any other incidents. But yet everyone uses that against her. Same thing they do with like grannies, like, oh, she stole food with her baby in the store. It's like, yeah, because she was fucking broke and she had no money. And she didn't exactly steal a fucking gold watch or something. She stole food.
Yeah, like that internet trend of if you see a woman with a child stealing food, no, you fucking didn't. Like you didn't see it. Fucking fuck that. I don't give a fuck if people steal food. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I would be narking on a pregnant woman stealing food, to be honest with
hell
you.
no.
I would probably just be like, whatever. I mean, if it was like a dude doing it, I would be like, yeah, fuck that. But if I see a pregnant woman that's like stealing food, I'd have been like, oh, whatever. It's a fucking Walmart. Oh, well. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Yeah.
she's so stupid, uneducated, but yet she's a legit CNN and EMT. Yeah, that's the craziest thing. And you got people that have never got, like the Lemon. What the fuck type of college has he gone to? He literally fucking joined the military and started painting shitty paintings for like 10 years, 20 years. You know, and he didn't even get paid for it.
artist.
He literally is a starving artist, as your former clip is. And then he's like, Queen Bee, you were joking that he's gonna have no money. He's my friend so and so Lemon's not gonna have no money, and he's gonna be. I'm like, yeah, but you can just get a fucking job. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like you don't have to only do YouTube. If you're not making enough on YouTube, you know, then just get a job and do YouTube on the side. Like,
Right.
is that like you're telling me
Not
you
an
can't do it?
option.
Yeah, you know, you can't hustle.
Apparently not. I mean, I don't know.
You know, I'm not saying like if you make enough money on this platform, so you know you don't have to, you know, it's like your full-time job. That's fine, but like if you're not making enough, you can't blame others because you're not making enough. Just get a job. It's just really that simple.
Remember when he was on panel with Brittany and Craig, and
Yes,
he was like
the hell.
really
Which one?
drunk, when he was really drunk, and Craig was talking about his military service, and he was like, I was on the SS Ronald Reagan in 2007. And he was like, me too, me too. And then Craig started asking him questions, and even Craig was kind of like, huh? Like,
yeah, I mean, Craig, I think definitely was in the military, but like the Lemon, I just sometimes I know like people say he was like a desk jockey and everything, but the thing is, he kind of does, in my opinion, I feel like the Lemon does Stolen Valor, not because he wasn't in the military, but because he keeps on making shit up that he does in the military. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah,
right,
I've
because like
traveled
it
the
has
world.
nothing to do with his behavior, because unfortunately there are people that were in the military like that are in prison for life for doing horrible things. Like,
yeah,
that's not indicative of a good person.
But if I'm
You know?
like, you join the military, you do desk job, which is nothing wrong with that. But then you're like, traveled the world, and I was guarding generals, and I was on this Navy ship, and I was doing this, and I was doing that. It's like, yeah, you're kind of doing stolen valor, in my opinion. Like you're adding things to it that are not true. And I think
Well,
that's
and then
why
he was talking about he was like, I don't want to share my DD-214 because next thing I know, they'll have a picture of my ass. Like,
like,
what?
why would they have a picture of your ass for the
Is
DD?
there like in the barracks you got a picture of your ass taken or I don't know.
Yeah, I don't understand what that. I think it's kind of weird. I mean, like, it was kind of weird him doing a live. I heard he did a live stream with Troll Investigates that he was screaming me and Troll were incels. I'm like, how the fuck am I an incel if I'm working? I'm
Right.
literally going
You
to
were just
work.
on the train, like
I was on
coming
the
home from
train,
work.
and he literally, and this guy's screaming in his sister's basement how much he
Hey,
hates a
Casper.
woman. Like, isn't that the
Right.
textbook definition of an incel? Of a guy that's
His
angry
sister
at
doesn't
women?
have a basement, it's an apartment.
Okay, whatever. You're still staying in your sister's fucking place and probably not paying her rent.
Oh
If
my
she,
God.
I mean, I just think it's kind of crazy. Giving a waitress tips in Japan. Yeah, I was like, I called them out when I heard that. I'm like, that's no way happening in Japan. That would
Oh,
never
tipping?
happen. Yeah, tipping, they take offense to tipping in Japan.
Yeah.
It's
But
like,
I think he was saying that like to be like, oh no, I'm like they're not allowed to tip in Japan, but I did it anyway because I'm such a good person.
man, it doesn't work that way. They would just hand you back the money. They would literally hand you back the money and tell you no. They would never accept the money. It's just how it is. It's just
And
how
then
it
he
is
was
in
talking
Japan.
about how he would like for $12 hop on like cargo planes or something like that and
Yeah, which is like
hitch a ride to like Australia or somewhere
what
like
for
that
$12. Well, can we
for
jump on that one?
$12.
Yeah, can we
Yeah.
jump on that to Australia? Just take how many hour flight is that? But like, yeah, the guy's just like he makes up shit that's so stupid. And the fact is, I think it's because he's very much like afraid to be the real him because the real him is not that successful and he's not that tough. That's why I laugh. He's like, I'm gonna beat you up, beat him. I'm like, brother, that would be the funnest day of my fucking life if you came to my house. I know you're not gonna come to my house because you're just I know who you are. You're a fucking failed artist that is basically like who wanted to fight against, went to California, do art against the authoritarian government, like the usual crazy people, not the usual, but some crazy people. And then when you failed and you didn't make any money because no one wanted to buy your shit because it all sucked, you ran back to mommy and daddy to live in their fucking spare bedroom in the age of 50 and to scream against them and then yell at a woman like Queen and be like, Queen's a terrible person. She's a failure. I don't know. She was a CNN. She was EMT. She raised 3 kids. They all, graduated high school. They're all doing their own, like, one of them graduated high school. They're all early.
Yeah, and she
They're all
didn't
doing
lose custody of any of them. So, like, don't say that. That's an outright lie.
they're all, I think says like she's in says something about Queen's house, like a crack house or something like that, or drug house or something like that.
Yeah,
I'm like,
trap house. He
trap
always
house.
says that. She lives in a trap house. In a
You know,
hand-me-down house. Like,
that is the nicest.
okay. Like, what
Bro,
the
I've
fuck?
seen her fucking backyard. I was like, this is the nicest trapped house I ever fucking seen. Did you see the fucking lawn? I
And
was
how are
like,
you gonna make fun of somebody for like
having a house.
inheriting a house? Like her hand-me-down house. Do you say that about BJ and Craig too? Because didn't they get a hand-me-down house? Like,
Yeah.
who cares?
I mean, like, you're basically making fun, and she just like fixes up her house and she just, upgrades once in a while. But it's like, what's wrong with her having a house that she inherits and fixes up? Like, name me, like, she made one mistake in her past with that, the police and stuff like that, and she didn't commit any more crimes afterwards. So it's like, what the fuck? I don't get it. I don't understand how people can just be like, hold that against someone and be like,
Well,
oh,
there was like a few things. However, it was like all in the same time frame of her life. Like she finally grew up and got out of that and
yeah.
whatever. And yes, she's scrappy as fuck. Like,
yeah, she's
you know what I
definitely
mean?
not. She's definitely not like the afraid to be scrappy. Let's just say that much. But like, let's be real. She lives in Illinois. What they call, like I'm just saying, we do not tip in Japan. That's rude. Yeah, they really would get offended if you try to tip people in Japan.
Today she shared, she was like, "Yeah, I got expelled for fighting, so I had to take my GED." I was like, "Oh shit, I didn't know that about you. That's funny."
Bro, I almost got in trouble in high school because I kept on jumping and not going into high school. I didn't like to go into class, so I was
You were
skipping out.
ditching.
I was
Yeah, I
ditching.
was. I was getting in trouble for
Bro, I
that.
used to like just go to the fucking movie theaters during school, and I used to like wait until like a preferable time where they wouldn't ask questions, like 12 o'clock or some shit, and then
Oh my god.
and then just start watching every single movie, buy one ticket, and just sneak into every single movie until like 3 or 4, and leave. That's why I've seen Legally Blonde multiple times. You ever see Legally
Oh
Blonde?
my god, you saw that multiple times.
I've seen that
Oh,
so many times in the
I
theater.
like that movie. It was a good movie.
That's why I've seen it so many times. Like certain movies I've seen so many times in the theater.
It's so funny.
I think was it Vanilla Sky I also saw in the theater? I don't know. It's kind of hazy on the movies I saw.
Oh,
But
that's good. I have to mute for just like 2
no
minutes.
problem.
So keep talking.
It's like, but yeah, man. I don't know, man. That's just some crazy shit. That guy is like had a whole come bar over the weekend, and everyone like the weird thing is like people like you could see the people that have the fucking agenda. They just ignore it or they just make a light comment. And I just think it's kind of wild for people to be like, whatever, FOIA's threatening to beat people up, doxing, attempts at doxing. BJ literally trying to fucking dox out small town girl. You know what I mean? Like, I just sat there. I'm like, okay, first off, and then like BJ's like, we gotta have everyone needs to call out fucking, like I can't believe someone typed this in the chat. This is terrible. I'm like, didn't you just have a chat where there were people are threatening to call my job? Which is worse? Saying a fucked up comment about a baby that's never going to hear about it ever in their entire lives, because if you're a good mother, you'd never tell them about the story, and hurting your feelings and saying something fucked up, or threatening to just try to destroy people's livelihoods so that they can lose their jobs if you can find them. Which is worse? Can I ask that question?
Okay, so I'm gonna go with like the two things could be true at once kind of deal.
Yeah, they're both
like,
not good, but there's one that's
both
worse than
not good.
but
But
there's
one
one.
is one is more of like an action to destroy and harm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm
I
just
get what you're
saying, like,
saying.
people sit here and they're like, oh my God. Like, I see more people fucking call out the shitty remarks, which, by the way, are nasty and fucking weird. And I would never say that.
Yeah.
If I saw someone put that in the chat, they would be banned immediately. I would probably ban you immediately
sure.
because it's
I
fucking
would
weirdo.
too.
But like the facts is that I feel like, you're sitting here and people just ignore the fact that someone's trying to go after people's jobs, literally dox them, like attempts at doxing people out, literally pull out photos that they thought that a panel guest was and put them on the thing and then dox the wrong person out. But that gets ignored. But the comments, I just feel like it's just such a batshit crazy situation where I sit here and I wonder if like people like are mentally ill because like they lose the concept of logic. Like you could be mad at both things, but can we like actually put it on a priority list of like saying everything should be pulled out equally if it's bad?
Did you hear? Yeah, no, I totally, I agree with you.
If you're going to be outraged about comments about a baby, maybe you should be outraged about attempts at fucking going after their jobs. That soupy doopy person acted like, oh, well, if it's not you, it's no big deal. It's like, wait a minute, but it is the attempt to find me and it is the threat to my job. But yet you're going to be screaming about the comment about the baby.
Well, yeah, no, not just soupy doopy, but a lot of people are like, oh, but if it's fake, who cares? And it's like, no, but it you should care because the intent is still there.
If I rob a bank and I get fake money, do they just and I realize it's fake money, do they just let me not go to jail because I didn't rob any money from the bank?
Do you know how soupy doopy does my voice?
How does she do your voice?
Like super over exaggerated, stereotypical California, like surfer bro. Yeah,
Mhm.
bro. Hey, dude. I
And
don't
then,
think I sound like that, but I do have I say like a lot. Like I do talk a lot like someone from California, but I feel like you know what though, I can't hold her to it. I can't hold her because my southern accent is probably just as bad though. You know what I mean?
no, I used to fight in school. I was younger. I stopped fighting when I went into high school because I had to clean up my act. But I used to get into a lot of fights when I was in school, when I was in all the other
Really
grades.
scrappy. Did you speaking of the baby and nasty things being said, did you hear bitter tea?
Oh, I heard that. It was disgusting. And honestly, if a
Oh,
guy
like
said
what
that, then
the
we would
fuck is wrong with
call
you,
him a P
dude? Like
word. I typed that. I sent that. I'm like, what are you doing? First off, her lies made it sound worse. She should have just fucking owned up to it, said, yeah, I said a fucking stupid, nasty, disgusting thing, and I'm
yeah.
sorry. And just kept the fucking moving. Took a little bit of the trash and that's it. But the fucking lie about the TV and the type in shit, I'm like, there's no fucking way.
Yeah. No, she
Come
always
on.
doubles down and fucks everything up for herself,
And it's
dude.
like, we're not all fucking stupid. You fucking went too far. Your statement was disgusting. And if a guy said that, we'd all be calling the P word.
Oh,
It's
you'd
just
be on a
simple as that.
list for
Yeah.
sure.
And
You know what I mean?
I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't blame
No,
you.
I wouldn't either. That was so fucking out of pocket. Like, what is wrong with you?
It's like,
And that,
listen,
like, and I totally understand if there's tons of lives done about it, because what the fuck is wrong with you for saying
yeah, but
that?
I'm just more of the situation is if you're going to do tons of lives about that, you should probably do tons of lives about the other things as well. That's done in chats. If we're going to pull up lives about like what's in Laura's chat about the comment about the club foot, why didn't no one do a fucking? Why are these same people not doing lives about fucking literally BJ's chat, fucking attempting to find my job and thinking that my name is Chris Astromonti, so they think that's my name and they start typing that in BJ's chat and then they start talking about whether they're going to call my job and find it. You know, even if it's a fake name, it's still the same act. It's the same shit they do all the time. You know what I mean? So if you're going to be outraged about that and you're
Yeah.
going to make your little video on that, then you should probably make your video about when that situation occurred because you wouldn't like that shit to happen to you, would you?
No,
That's
the
my opinion.
intention is still there too. Yeah,
If you're going to
and
call
that's the
one thing
important thing.
out, if you're going to call out what people say in chats and stuff like that, everything should be called out when people do shitbag things like that. And that's just my opinion. And also, I'm getting tired of the fucking Brittany. I'm like contemplating. She keeps on saying, "Well, Laura's a CPS caller. She's hanging out with the other CPS call." I never called CPS on you, ma'am. Fucking show the receipts. We
Wait,
called fucking.
what?
Yeah, that's
Who
what she
said that?
says. BJ.
Why is she lying?
Yeah, show the receipts. We calling fucking CPS on you, ma'am. You fucking liar. Because one day you're gonna get sued for it. I'm serious. Like, you're full of fucking shit. Someone's gonna decide. Maybe Granny might decide to fucking sue you over that. It's defamation. Okay, stop saying that we're all calling CPS. What happened was Dark Horse called it, and then that alerted the fucking people to your shitty parenting. Not our fault. Okay, they don't come back to your house continuously if they don't find anything. Ask MM. Did they continuously come over her house fucking 15, like 10 times? No,
No,
because they didn't
no.
find anything because it was bullshit to call. Your call is, they came over and they saw one bed for one kid and they saw multiple other things and they decided to keep on coming back. Don't blame us, blame yourselves. Okay. So now drive over to a ditch to get a drink of water down the road.
Oh my god. Okay, so what does this mean? Manohanic. I think I said your name right. I couldn't believe BJ complained about the food allowed in the USA. Why doesn't she put out a garden and prepare meals at home? She was complaining about like the FDA or something, or
Well, the thing is, people get very leery of the ingredients being shown in the back of American food, but they don't quite understand that. I believe I've seen a video on this. I think I watched this guy, and he talked about how Europeans are not regulated to put all the names of every single ingredient in their formulas for food and stuff like that. So America actually shows more information of what's in the food than a lot of European countries. That's what I heard from the guy. Now, do I know that's true? I have to pull up the article on that, but that's what I heard on YouTube. I could be fucking wrong, but that's what I heard. So I don't know. personally, you can get a lot of healthy food in the United States and stuff like that, but it's, depends on what you're going to pay for.
Oh, the bioengineering. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, but
Explaining
like,
to me.
I'm sorry, but I think
Chemicals
like,
and plastic. Okay.
well, I mean, everything's made of chemicals. I'm sorry, and even your drinking water has plastic at this point because of
But
microplastics.
gas
So,
station kratom's all good.
but yeah, like you're gonna complain about microplastics and chemicals, but you're gonna take
Oh
gas
my
station
god.
kratom. That's a
Oh,
good
that's
point.
so funny. This is a really good point.
But like everything's made of chemicals. I'm sorry to tell you that. I'm sorry.
She thinks that, hold on. She thinks that Australia bans GMOs. If that was true, they would have none. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The whole thing about college, though, when she was saying, like, she's not encouraging her children to go to college, that she doesn't want them to get indoctrinated as fuck, and then they'll be, like, in debt and all this stuff. She wants them to go to community college and take up a trade and enter the workforce.
Didn't I say
And,
that?
I
Didn't I
mean,
say that they could go into they don't have to go into major college, they can get into careers and stuff like that?
right. I think that I think that there is some truth to that. Like, I feel, but listen, I don't want to encourage my kid not to go to college, though. Do you understand? Like, I feel like you're supposed to support and encourage kids to get, to continue their education and all that. But I feel like learning a trade and getting in the workforce is actually, like, it's a good thing too, though.
Hmm. I mean, like, I think, like, people, I mean, like, personally, I think she's not going to pay for college. I don't think she has any money for college. But, like, it depends on what your kid wants to do. If your kid wants to be a lawyer, they're going to have to do a lot of years of college, I'm telling you. If they
Yeah,
want to be a doctor, they're going to have to do that. And it depends on what they want to do. But if you're not sure
right.
what you want to do and it's better to not go to college right away and get in the workforce so you don't get yourself into debt if you don't know. Because if you just go to college for the college experience, well, you're going to get the college experience afterwards, in my opinion.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're going to get I owe fucking $60,000 of debt. You know what I mean? And I can't get a job. So it really depends on like the kid what he wants to do. I mean, when they get out of college, it depends on what they want. And if they want to
Yeah.
be a doctor, they're going to have to do a lot of years of education. They got to get the loans, but sometimes you won't be able to get those types of loans, and you just got to figure something else out. You know what I mean, or do something to get that money. Just saying. I know if you actually, I think they might be able to be qualified for grants if they actually did the paperwork, and I think like some colleges probably work with her if they go in and they show that. You know what I mean? What do you name each of your like monthly, like month or so memberships here?
What?
What do you name would be like each of your monthly subs?
What?
Sorry, I had something in my throat. Give me a second. I said, what do you name each
Okay.
of you like each month like milestone? Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Okay. I think he's asking me what I name my milestones. I haven't done that yet. You guys are just crows, I think. I think that's what we'll call them.
Sorry, I had to get something to drink. What did you name each of your milestones? Cappy? You're muted. Okay, she stepped away. Our kids would qualify for grants? Yeah, absolutely. We were counting crows. There's like a poem for them. One of sorrow counting rhymes. Like one would be sorrow, two would be joy. I think, like it says here, a girl, a boy, silver, gold, a secret never be told, a wish, a kiss, a surprise you should be careful not to miss, health, wealth, and beware the devil himself. It's 13. I thought that was kind of cool. Like, just pick like something.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, the mailman came. What was I gonna say? Oh, my milestones. Like, what did you mean by I name them or what?
Yeah, like I have a name for them. Like, like 1 month would be one thing, 2 months would be something else. It's
I
called
didn't know.
it's
I
called
thought
One
that
Sorrow
I
Nursery
thought that we
Rhyme.
named the tiers. I didn't know we named milestones.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like the tiers, like 1 month, 2 months, or something like that, or whatever. Like there's like a poem that's called, it's like a nursery rhyme. It's called for sorrow. It's called, 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl, 4 for a boy, 5 for silver, 6 for gold, 7 for a secret never to be told, 8 for a wish, 9 for a kiss, 10 surprise you should be careful not to miss, 11 for health, 12 for wealth, 13 beware it's the devil himself.
Hey, Stargazer. Yeah, me and New Socks. New Socks is from the South Bay, and we were talking about the South Bay area.
Okay.
But what was that you just read, B Tim?
Just read it. I read it twice.
No, but what was it? What is it called?
It's called One for Sorrow, nursery rhyme. It's like a child's nursery rhyme.
Cool.
Like crows or magpies. I thought it would
Nice.
be interesting. Like have a crow theme.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do.
Something like that, crow theme,
Hey, Indy.
Or like murder of crows. You can just put like the number of crows. Stuff like that. Be cool.
Hey, Indy, did you ever find, like, because it was being said that Laura had said something in regards to Beej unaliving herself, and you said you had a receipt and you were going to go get it. Did you ever find it?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that the whole Chris Proudfoot was the one that said that. I never heard Laura say that, to be honest with you. Now, I've seen Laura say some crazy things about BJ. Don't get me wrong. She did say something like, but I don't remember her ever saying like she should unalive herself.
I have a lot of crows, LG, that come and flock to my house, and I feed
I'll
them. They're my
try
buddies.
like a whole fucking gathering of them. It sounds like they literally like 20 fucking crows in your house, just hanging around.
Yes.
I mean, is there like a
Monica,
lot of
not
crows in
Lewinsky.
California? Because I don't.
I mean,
They
we
seem
don't-
to
we have
be
a lot of
gravitating
crows.
towards you.
I mean, they like to hang out. I feed them. Monica,
That-
not Lewinsky. Want a free, cheap education? Join the Air Force. I intended to stay 4 years for GI Bill. Stayed for 20. Got 2 bachelor degrees and an associate's degree for 100% free of charge, and did it while working. All right, cool. Very cool.
Well, the thing is that's great, and if someone wants to do that, they can. I think that's actually also a good option too. If you're like Conla, it's a really good option. Just depends on like what you want to do in life. She had stuff Clue said mixed in there too, so she blamed Laura. Oh, okay. Yeah, Clue says some things too, so it's kind of like
Locked and Loaded, they literally alert me anytime a coyote is on the block.
Yeah, they
Whenever
seem to
they're
be.
squawking, I know there's either a coyote. Like this morning, there was a possum with 7 babies on her back, and they were squawking at her. Like anything that could steal their food or harm them, they're gonna squawk.
They're like fucking Lemon with the whistle.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're like whistle. They whistle for all their other friends to come out, and they all just pop out of everywhere.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Let me see.
She had said she had stuff Clue said mixed in there too, and she blamed it on Laura. Oh, okay, Brunhell.
No, I didn't. What I found was saying BJ's entire chat should be shot, so I may have apologized if I could find it. Well, I would tell the entire chat should just head to a psychologist immediately or a psychiatrist. To be honestly, because I think they all have mental illness. That's just my
Oh
opinion,
my
or a
God.
lot of them
Me
do.
too.
Because it's like I sit there and I'm like, man, you like that woman that jumped on that panel. I'm like,
Oh,
ma'am,
Martyr Mary.
I'm like, ma'am, I don't know. Well, she said she has like no family, and she says her kids in the army. And I'm like, so you're like really? And she's like 53 years old. I'm like, that's not that old, ma'am. I mean, you know what I mean? That's old, you know,
She's
that's
like, my
obviously.
dad was a pilot, and I know about that life of living on the runway, or I don't know. She said runway. She said living somewhere, and I was just like, wow. She just like spit out a whole bunch of information about her life, and she's just screaming and loves
But that
telling
just
BJ how much she loves her. Like, I don't feel like she really even knows her. Like,
honestly, that would freak me the fuck out if someone jumped on panel and said how much they like, you know, like that and started crying. I'd be like, is this person gonna like kidnap me or something? Like, that's not normal. That's like, you know, it's like, oh, I love you, like, you know, like someone says, like, I love the show, I love you being on. But that sounded like she was like substituting BJ like a daughter or something.
yeah,
You
like
know what I
a
mean?
parasocial relationship. Yes, Henrissa, I think he meant loyalty badges. Yeah, I got to work on all of that still.
Yeah, I think you should do it like crow theme, like number theme with crows and like, you know, look up
I
something
think
like
I
that.
should too. I agree. I rely on them when out in the woods. They let you know every time my dogs even pay attention to. Yes, they do. But yeah,
My
okay.
statement about that chat needing mental help, like, is not a joke. It's the truth. That's my personal opinion. Like, if I can write them like a psychologist to go to every week, I would. That's 100%. I think there's a lot of issues with that group of people mentally, and I think they need to get offline because they don't seem right in the head. That's just my opinion. I know that might sound like fucked up to say, but like that's just my opinion because you can explain stuff to them logically and they just seem to be like lost. Like one
Oh,
thing that kind of throws me off is like they're treating like BJ, who's a 40-year-old woman with 6 children, like she's like 20 years old and she's a kid.
yeah, like she's a baby girl. I swear it's because, like, I don't know.
The
I'm
baby
telling you, like
voice.
the soft voice crew, like they get infantilized. Like, oh, poor little BJ with their sweet voice, or poor little Deetsy with their sweet voice. Like, it's so annoying.
Yeah.
I'm serious. Martyr Mary throws single white female vibes. Yes, she does. Oh god, that was such a good movie.
I don't know. That woman just I kind of like felt like that woman was alone and everything. She just substituted like she's too invested in a BJ and just like to save her and stuff like that. I think that's the problem. And I'm like, ma'am, you're only like 13 years or 14 years older than BJ. You're not like old enough to be like her mother or anything like that. Like you're not that old.
I shouldn't be laughing about that though. Like you suggesting therapy. I probably shouldn't.
I mean, I don't
I thought
care.
it
I
was
mean,
funny.
I'll give you an example. You could just condemn me right now on the panel. I don't
Therapy
give a
is
fuck.
good for everybody though.
I
Like
went to
let's
therapy
just get that out there now.
until I went
Therapy is good for
I
everybody.
went to therapy until I was 18 and I couldn't afford it anymore. So, you know what I mean? Unfortunately,
It's a good thing.
you know, I think it's good and I think it helps you like reflect, but I think that I definitely think there's some mental illness problems with a lot of people in that chat. That's just my opinion. I think MM though has sucks in too much fucking candle fumes. That's what I think. That's what happened. I remember one time she was making candles, she showed like a fucking
I
gas mask
feel
that she had on. You remember the gas mask she had on? I was like,
who?
wow, what type of MM?
Wait, who had a gas mask on?
MM when she was making candles. She had like a mask on or something like that. I remember when she was making candles, she
Oh
had like a
really?
mask. Yeah. Maybe she sucked in too many
Wonder
fumes without the mask, and that's why she's like fucked
I
up in the head right
guess,
now.
huh? I mean, I didn't know that like candle making was harmful. It's just wax. Like, aren't you supposed to be able to burn them without being harmed? I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. Something went off. Something happened to her. You know, I don't know.
I wanted to say something though. I
Okay.
feel like allegedly speculating kind of looks like she could be Laura's sister.
Who? Who's allegedly speculating? Is that the bandana later?
Yeah, the pirate lady.
Oh,
She
okay.
wears like a bandana, like kind of looks like a pirate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, looks like Laura's sister or when? Because it's not now.
But they kind of look like they could be sisters.
Like she looks like she could be the younger sister, maybe. Yeah, okay.
I mean, like not like that much younger. Jeez, beat him.
No, I didn't say like she was Laura's ancient, but I'm just saying like I don't think like they're fucking twinning. I think one would be older than the other. That's what I think.
Zipper and Succotash gonna like that one. She's gonna. It's gonna be all good with B Tim now.
No, I'm never gonna be cool with that lady. She was cheering on attempts at fucking doxing me when I was nice to her, and I've only said nice things for her. Fuck that. Once you fuck me over, I'm never gonna be cool with you like that. It's not like that. Even Laura, with all the bullshit Laura put me through, she never tried that shit. Okay, she never tried that shit.
No.
You know what I mean? That's the difference. A lot of people say, well, "Why are you so with like you're not like fucking completely pissed off?" Because the problem is everyone in this fucking community didn't say jack shit. A lot of people did not say jack shit about the attempts to fucking doxing me and all that stuff and with that Tiffany ring. And the only person one of the people that spoke up was Laura. That's the sad thing.
And I appreciated that. I did.
One of the people that
And
spoke up, not MM, not any of these people that claim to be good people all the time, and they claim that they're against all the RL stuff. The only people that spoke up, the few people
they
that
didn't
spoke up was that.
beat him. They didn't only not speak against it. They jumped on the bandwagon of like that your donation was performative and you deserve what you get. And like that. That's where that went. So
You know, so like that's why I got tired of the fact that like there's all these people pretend to be good people, but they're all fucking fake. And I'm every day I'm starting to kind of sound like fucking Laura a little bit here and there, but like it's like all these people, it's all fucking an act. And when they're actually pushed into actually doing something right, they don't. And if they don't like you, they say it's okay. You know what I mean?
it's not because of the wax. It's because of making the stone shit now more than candles. I think. Oh, okay.
She makes stone stuff.
The
Okay.
gas mask. I guess so.
I saw her with a gas mask.
She makes
with-
jewelry and stuff, doesn't she?
I think so. She makes a lot of shit. Which, don't get me wrong, I don't like the lady, but she does do pretty well with her candles and stuff like that. She does do pretty well with that stuff. She has pretty good products.
She's like, I always thought it was kind of weird that like Laura did candles and then she did candles. Like I don't know.
Well, a lot
if
of
that
people
was,
do that, man. Like, look at Chasing. Didn't she try to do candles?
Yeah, but I don't think Chasing doing candles was like a slight at Laura. Like I'm gonna do them better. I think that Makeup Mobster did do that though.
Yeah, I think
Like,
there's a lot of
I don't
history.
remember. I'm guessing.
I think there's a lot of history with the two of them. They don't like each other at all. You know, at all. So I could definitely see that. Like someone would say, you know what, you're making candles, I'm gonna make them better.
They were good buddies at one time.
What was it that broke them up again?
I don't remember.
It's got to be something stupid because it's always something stupid.
I think it was I want to say that Laura was against Molly along with Makeup Mobster and other people, and that Laura paneled with Molly, and then that kind of started it, and then it just kind of spiraled. I think I might be remembering it wrong.
Now, why did Makeup not like?
100%.
You know, I gotta get the lore here. Why did Makeup not like Molly?
Because she was like being really insensitive during the Watts case and just being like, shitty.
Well, she was like doing what Lana was doing. Like she was doing. Yeah, I know she was doing something like Lana. So she was basically didn't like the fact that
she like did parodies of
that.
Shanann Watts and like really insensitive in that way.
Okay.
Like made some joke, like did a parody of Shanann Watts and of like, she sold that Thrive stuff, and she was like talking in this parody, and then there's one part where she says, Chris is gonna kill me if he finds out, or something like that. And it made a lot of people mad. Like a lot of
Whose
people.
comments I gotta see that I'm missing? What you're saying? Okay,
Hey,
so they
Sam, right,
want
hold on.
Twisted Perplex says CPS says, please play the clip Captain. It proves exactly what one said. Let me just move over. I'll look at them. Okay, he's saying the clip's on Madison's channel. It's up to you if you want to play that channel.
I can't do it right now.
I don't even know like how to get there because I don't watch that channel because I don't like that fucking channel. So like, is it
If
just?
B10 could grab it, then I could
I'm not.
play.
I don't know if I want to advertise that fucking channel. To be completely honest with you,
What
'cause
channel?
it's that channel that BJ likes. It's that channel that basically, said that my $1,000 was like said some fucked up shit about me. And clipped that and made up bullshit reason. I don't know if I want to play that. I don't feel like advertising a shitbag channel, to be honest with you. That's just my opinion.
Please play the clip, Captain. It proves exactly what one said.
Is it just
Laura
Madison?
said.
Is it just Madison? Or is there
Yeah,
other things
called
to it?
trigger warning. Laura wants a receipt on Madison.
Laura wants a receipt. Okay, wait, don't think I'm not trying. All right.
Okay.
You're forcing me to do. I'm only doing this because it's fucking the receipt, whatever. I do
Okay.
not like this channel. I do not give a fuck. Okay. Okay, here it is.
Yeah, they're definitely biased.
They're definitely biased, but we're playing it because whatever. We'll see what they have to say. You want to play it? You want to hit the share screen?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot I had to do something. Hold on.
Don't say I never did anything for you. Twisted. Okay? Don't say I never did anything for you.
Fucking lying ass victim
This is 12/14/2025.
head. Maybe, just maybe, Brittany, maybe you should use one of those guns that are lined up against the wall. The world might be better off. This fucking cunt sits there and laughs over and over and over about how funny this is.
Laura did 2 live streams on the December 14th, 2025. However, she removed the live, and if you go to the second live stream, you will hear her say she removed it.
Victim head. Maybe, just maybe.
Like, she definitely said it. So that's true. I don't know what the context of why she said it. Definitely something you definitely shouldn't say. So also, I don't know why you made Laura a horse face when you don't show your face, Madison. So just heads up on that one. Heads up on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why Madison is a soup simp. Dogs over humans.
Mm. Listen, I
Well,
did
thank you for
listen
getting
to it.
that.
Well, yeah, listen, Twisted. I played it, so you can't say we didn't play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
can't
sounds
call
like
us
Laura.
biased over here.
Well, I'm definitely biased. Don't get me wrong. I don't like the Madison channel. So, but I did still play
Yeah.
it. But
Yeah, I know.
she definitely
We
said
asked
it.
for proof a little while ago. Yeah, we did. I had asked Indy because I saw Indy say something in the chat.
I was hoping that Indy would
But
get the
see,
proof.
the accusation was a little more specific than that, and I think I thought that they were. I didn't know they were talking about that. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's just as bad. But
Yeah, basically
that's pretty
saying
bad.
getting a gun from the wall and putting it, you know what I mean? It's implied what it's basically saying. I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
it's definitely implied.
The problem is I don't know what was said before. Does she have like why did she say something like that?
She probably shouldn't say things like that at all.
I mean, she definitely shouldn't say things like that. I mean, for sure.
You know.
I wouldn't say stuff like that for sure. I don't like a lot of people, but I wouldn't say that, you know?
Yeah.
The crows agree.
Yep. I agree with you, B-Tim. No, they agree with me. I'm just kidding.
Yes.
It's not a terrorist. It's not a terrorist threat, as Martyr Mary stated. Oh
No, it's
Lord.
not. It's not. It's definitely something I would not
It's
say.
a shitty thing to say,
It's
but
shitty.
yeah.
Yeah, like you're talking about like Laura. You know what I mean? Like if
Courtney
Kat
makes
said something
people
like,
into all kinds of animals and doesn't show her face. So what's the difference? Indy, pipe down.
that's different. She's making like
She's making way better clips.
it's more of like a lighthearted stuff, but that is a good point. That is a good
Well,
point.
like ours are like cutesy animals. Like I guess that was kind of a cute animal too, but I don't know. What?
Well,
Wait, what does Hartley have Laura as? Does she have her as
a
a
goat.
horse? A goat?
A goat.
Oh, she did. She did not go with the horse. That was probably wise.
She probably picked the goat for that very reason.
I think Laura's pretty.
So it's Laura's words against real life. I don't know. That's the thing. I need to know what pissed her off, because Laura will say some fucking crazy things if you piss her off.
Really fucked up shit. Yeah, she does.
Yeah, like if you piss her
I think
off.
Makeup Monster is pretty too. I think a lot of the ladies here, even though I don't like them, are pretty.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. I think that's for sure. I think Makeup Mobster's well put together and everything like that. I just get
She's
really pissed off.
Idiot.
I mean, I get really pissed off that she's hanging out in chat, cheering on fucking the bullshit. That gets me
She
really.
sounds sad that I was over in Sinner's chat. No, actually, I'm embarrassed. I'm not sad.
Twister says, "You guys are giving Laura the go-ahead to say anything." Because it's
Actually,
fucking,
not. I said she should never say something like
yeah,
that it's horrible. That's actually
it's
what I said.
horrible. But I'm telling you, like, we're not surprised. If like Cappy said that, I'd be shocked. But if it's Laura saying that, I'm not really fucking shocked. It's not like, oh, it's oh my god. It's like also like, what do you want us to do? We say, yeah, I wouldn't say that. That's fucked up to say. But like, am I the fucking word police? Like, not all the time. There's a lot worse things happening on fucking YouTube than someone saying fucked up things online. Let's believe me or not. There's literally a guy threatening to beat up women, and you know, was more concerned about what someone says, which is wild to me, but whatever.
Well, that's why, like, I don't know. I agree that it's a horrible fucking thing to say, and that she is nasty as fuck for saying it.
Yep.
I have a hard time taking the right fight, like seriously.
And let's
When
be real.
it's like, when like I feel like this, like for example, like old nonsense over there, like protects Jay and props up Jay, and then she calls out all these things about tragedy pimping and being horrible in cases and being irresponsible and saying offensive things, and it's like, oh, okay, but you protect Jay. And then we got Mega Mobster, you know, she supports this total piece of shit right now, laughs it up in his chat when he's saying these horrible things. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, that's
okay.
why like I'm not like my priority list is like that's like the like not the bottom, but that's like close to the bottom of the priority list of me like actually being like, oh my god, it's terrible. But yeah, Laura did lie. She did say that. She tried to say she didn't say that, but she absolutely did say that. And that's a situation. Maybe she forgot that she said it. I don't know, because that thing said like 2025. So it was
Yeah,
like
I
at
thought it
least
was more of a recent accusation. I thought she recently said that, and maybe that's why. She
yeah,
didn't
it
remember
says here 12/14/2025 she said it. So about like
And I'm gonna
almost
say
like
this,
4
like
months ago.
I even said this when we were in the thick of
Or
it with Laura,
not 4 months, actually
that I
longer than that.
don't feel like she lies about, like, I never said that. I truly think that she says so much wild shit
She
and
forgets
vulgar
about it?
shit that she forgets because she'll stand by the most vulgar shit sometimes. Like, yeah, I
Yeah.
said this. I don't give a
I
fuck.
also like with past experience with myself being on live streams, sometimes people bring up shit that I forgot about completely that I've said. Because if you're online for hours and hours a day and you're talking, are you going to remember
Right,
every single fucking thing you ever said on a live stream?
right.
And I'm sure she might have fucking really believed that she didn't say that, or she just fucking forgot. Because she does say some crazy things once in a while. But yeah, she did definitely say that, and whatever. But you know, it is what it is. I just think it's kind of interesting. Let me see if Madison made a clip about. Okay, let me see. Let me see. She really likes puppets. I'm gonna say that much. She really likes puppets for her themes. Let me see. You can't be mad at anyone. That is the stupidest statement I've ever heard. You can't be mad at anyone for anything if you're not mad about that statement. Just saying. That is crazy. So
It's
am I
like-
not supposed to be mad? Let's say like someone like you don't really care about it, but someone like punches you in the face, or like what's that? Let's change that. Someone threatens to dox your entire family. Would you like say, well, you know what? You should be mad about that. Like, no, that doesn't make sense. That statement, and that's my opinion. That's not Kathy's opinion.
You can't be mad at anyone for anything if you're not mad about that statement. Just saying, okay, listen, like, I'm not gonna be mad about it because it's kind of fucking tracks with Laura. She says fucking vulgar shit all the time. I
Yeah,
don't, you know what I mean? I'm not surprised. I'm not happy about it, and I don't think she should have said it. That's not good enough. I'm supposed to be outraged and have a stream and fucking be like, she's
10
such a
hours.
piece of shit and all that. I don't know. Like,
that seems a little over too much. And not, I mean,
well,
I'm
I mean,
not.
everybody else in the community can fucking choose their battles all they want, but when it comes to Laura, we better not choose any fucking battles. Or is that how that is? Or I don't know.
It's like, yeah, she should definitely have not said that. Definitely not what I would say. Definitely fucked up to say. Definitely something I wouldn't say. But am I going to go on a live stream and scream about it for 2 hours or stuff like that? Or say that she's the worst person in the world for saying it? No, sorry.
Tim, if Brittany said it, you would have the same reaction, right?
Yes.
Um,
But the thing is, Brittany has done a lot of things. Actually, I get more outraged with Brittany based upon her actions. Her actions piss me off more so than what she says out of her words more of the time. Her actions are disgusting. Her actions was the ultimate real life shit, where she basically sued 2 people and cost them hundreds of thousands of dollars. She did a cease and desist on another YouTuber. She keeps on putting her kids online for some reason as a shield. She does a lot of things, actually.
but Laura's worse, guys. Like,
Oh, Laura's here. Do you want to drop the link for Laura?
oh wow.
Why not? I mean, Laura, do you want to jump up? Apparently, Madison found a clip of you stating something to the same effect that one accused you of, and we played it. And it was
If you rewind it a tiny bit, we just played it.
we just played it. And if you want to jump up and explain why you said that, that'd be wonderful. If not, you can do it on your own live. I don't know, but yeah.
Well, and I'm just gonna be like brutally honest. Like, BJ is the person, the person of focus right now because she consistently is doing crazy fuck shit. We fought with Laura for a couple years, same
Yeah.
thing, and we're just not fighting with her anymore. I don't know what to tell you. Like, call it hate bonding, whatever you want to call it. I don't care.
Do you want to play it again for you, Laura, or do you want to like jump up? Or what do you want to do? Up to you, Laura. Let me see. But yeah, let me see. Hope you use one of your gun. Okay, so Beck says it said, I hope you use one of your pew-pews leaning up against the wall to BJ in September of 2025. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All the birds are mine, and the kitty's casserole.
So, that's the crazy thing. It's like I'm supposed to be like doing a fucking 2-hour live stream on a clip that she said something like that. It's like, yeah, I think it's bad. I wouldn't say that, but like my give it like
Well,
I'm
and I
just like,
feel like the same thing can be said for the people that are Laura focused and anti Laura. If BJ said the same exact thing, they would probably treat it the way we did with Laura and be like, wow, she shouldn't have said that. That was disgusting. Moving on.
I
They
mean,
would do
sometimes
exactly that, and then they would go straight into what Laura did that day.
also
That's exactly
sometimes
how that would be.
BJ pisses people off to a point. Like, for instance, Chris Proudfoot, he said the same thing, didn't he?
Yeah.
He said the same thing.
Well, and Laura pisses people off too, but I'm just saying, like, it would be the same thing. Like, they would be like, okay, yeah, that's disgusting. BJ shouldn't have said that. We're not really angry, or we're just kind of fucking, we kind of don't care. Moving on. And they go
How
back
about-
onto Laura.
Well, how about BJ literally did that with Moon,
What did
and
she
she's
do?
still a mod. I don't know. I didn't see Perplex have a mod branch here. I didn't, is she a mod here?
No.
Okay, so BJ gave Moon a pass, and she's still a mod.
Oh. Wow. Oh, for the CPS call?
No, for something
Wait.
else. She said some fucked up things about some really, really fucked up things about some people. That was
Oh,
ridiculous.
okay. Gosh. There's always so much going on. I can't
Yeah.
always be. You know?
I think Laura Rewinded is just watching and seeing that clip.
At least Laura doesn't hide behind a fake sweet southern voice and love bomb.
You know what? The longer I'm in YouTube, the more I appreciate the not fake nice shit. You know what I mean? I kind of appreciate it. I really am appreciating it.
The only reason people have to prove these things is because she always lies and says they didn't happen. But my bad, I don't really care. I thought you asked for proof. I did. No,
I mean,
but I
wait.
was specifically asking Indy if she had found the receipt she was looking for. I wasn't like, hey, anybody go find the proof. I was asking, but I appreciate you pointing us in the direction though also.
Yeah, and we played it. Did we not play it? Even
Yeah.
though it was a person's channel we don't exactly like. Just saying.
Troll.
I will never stick up for Laura, but you guys can look like fools when she decides snaking you all make her better money. Yep. Well, that is true. She might snake us. That is very true.
It's a when, not an if. Cheesy. There's a list of people in the community that it's a when, not an if. It's not that deep. I love you so much, Cheesy, but it's not that deep. Trust and believe it. It really isn't.
Wait a minute. I should not have sent her the secret money Perplex T from the bank account. The hundreds of thousands of dollars I just sent her. Oh fuck.
Oh Lord.
Like the thing is, people don't realize is like I agree with Laura with this stuff, but I might disagree with Laura tomorrow, and she might disagree with me tomorrow, and that's just how it is. It really is that simple. It really is that simple.
Yeah. Where did Laura go? I guess she went to rewind it.
Yeah, or she's starting a live right now and cursing us out.
Probably, yeah, live. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Fucking
I wasn't gonna go live. But
fucking beat Tim and Gabby. Fuck those people.
twisted.
Fucking twisted. Fucking beat Tim.
Sit down.
Beat Tim. You're a fucking piece of shit.
Oh my
You know
God.
that-
Oh, you know it. I know it.
I wasn't going live, but yeah, that could happen. I'm thinking you already heard it. It's just I didn't care.
It's probably gonna happen.
Yeah. I wasn't going
But,
live.
I feel like there's other people in the community that do horrible things too,
Mhm.
but like creators and subscribers will be focused on the person that the train wreck they like to watch, or the people that they like to watch be covered.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that that's just fucking anti-Laura people.
Well, I think everyone
You know
has
what I
a
mean?
person that they kind of like review and don't like. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's perfectly fine.
Right.
Like, people that watch and review Queen Bean and say, like, oh, abuse terrible bird, blah, blah, blah. That's whatever. It's like the ecosystem. My problem is when people go fucking real life on people. That's when I'm starting, like, like when I get a little bit annoyed. Like, that's why you don't see me, like, kind of go after every single person because they might say something negative about me or Queen Bee. It's like, okay, well, you're welcome to your fucking opinion. I might review you if you're funny about it and we just clown you, but pretty much I don't care. It's when people go real life.
I'm
You already.
thinking you already heard it and just didn't care that she lied. Seems like that happens a lot. Feigned ignorance.
No, I didn't see
Now-
it because obviously that clip only had 35 views. So obviously I wasn't one of the 35 people that watched that clip.
What won't you do again? Guide us in the way of a clip or a receipt?
Yeah, we'll take it. It's just that I don't like the channel. I don't like Madison's channel. I really don't.
Well, and you played it. So
And I did play it. And we did
And
read your chat.
I don't
and we-
think that she liked that I said, like, I'm not saying Laura never fucking lied, because she obviously lied about the CPS call.
Yeah, she lied about the lawsuit too.
Okay. The what?
When she used to say like the lawsuit, she went on Queen's panel and says, "Yeah, I lied about that because you pissed me off." Remember she said that?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Never mind. But I think that some of the things that she's not lying, that she actually doesn't fucking remember, like things that are super obvious and have like that are receipts out there.
I
Like,
feel like Laura would just
I'm not
admit
saying that she
said-
never lies. I'm saying that, like, I think she might have forgot she said that because she says a lot of vulgar shit.
And I also
I
feel
don't
like
know.
Laura would just admit that she said that and just not give a
Yeah,
fuck.
she stands by a lot of fucking vulgar shit. Like,
It's like
and
she
it's
might
just
have
like, yeah, I fucking said it. What about it? Sit down. Would
She
you get
might have-
dropped on your head?
Yeah,
Like,
she might have legitimately said it. And I think it's Madison said like she deleted that. Maybe she said it and she deleted the live because obviously that could be a TOS violation. You know what I mean? To say something like that. That could be a problem. And she probably said, "Oh fuck, did I just say something this crazy?" And then probably deleted it or something like that. Because this is something you definitely don't want to say on YouTube. Because that could be a TOS violation. You know what I mean? Especially a lot of bullshit with the full strike and shit going on. Did you see fucking Queen they tried to strike Queen for the fucking bee avatar? Like the little like bees in the chat.
oh, did they?
Yeah, a community guideline strike. They tried to do that. It didn't work, but still had to be fought. That's the third one in a month they've been trying.
Wow.
Well, I know Indy's happy that was played. She's very happy, but and we played it. So it is what it is.
Yeah,
Beat him.
what does feigning ignorance even mean, though?
Feigning. Meaning it's
Feigning.
pretend to be like you're ignorant of it. You didn't know about it.
Okay.
It's like you pretend that you didn't know about the clip, but you knew about the clip.
Feigning.
I think that's let me just make sure I'm getting the definition. I could be wrong. B-Tim gets things wrong sometimes.
I get things wrong all the time. I'm a dum-dum.
Yep, I was right. It says to pretend, fake, or give false show of something.
Hold on a second, Laura. All right, Laura's coming up. I gotta put my
All
troll
right.
thing on. I'm gonna drop it in the chat.
All right. Oh, you want me to drop your LinkedIn in the chat, or did you have something to give it to her, or what do you want to do?
I did it.
Listen, someone already called me out for getting stuff wrong. I had to double check, all right, Lavina? People keep, you know what I mean? Though that person that was calling me out and saying I was wrong about everything didn't know anything about fucking makeup being in didn't know who Lemon was. I was like, wait a minute, what? See, I think Twisted's been around for a very long time, actually. Might be longer
Is that
than
you,
me.
Laura?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. So I just want to say a couple things real quick. Firstly, I never denied saying that. What I
Oh, okay.
denied saying is I never told her to put a G in her mouth last night. That never happened.
I think that was
And-
Chris Prof with that one.
No. But that psycho that went on her panel said that I said it last night.
Oh, I
Um,
think she's mixing you with Chris because Chris said that.
Not last night.
Not last night, but a while ago he said that about BJ. I know that.
Oh yeah, she was
Yeah.
claiming. Are you talking about Martyr Mary on BJ's
Mary.
panel?
Yeah.
Okay, so she had claimed that it happened last night in your live.
Yes, she claimed it happened last night. That
Okay.
I told her that I told BJ to put a GUN in her mouth and blow her head off. So it's like some crazy shit like that. I was like, that never happened ever. And so that didn't happen last night at all. Chica put out the clip, put out a video on it. And as far as what I said in 2025, yeah, I did say that and I never denied it. But what I didn't say is who to use it on, how to use it, or anything else. So anyone running around saying, I said this, no, you heard exactly what I said. I never said it could have been to use on Craig. I never said how to use it. It was right.
That's not a great like. It could have been used to kill the cats. That's not really a great thing to say. I mean, it's
No,
kind of implied, though. It is kind of implied what you're stating. To be honest with you,
But
but
that
why
was,
did
but
why
that
did you
was
say that? Why
that
did you
was said when she had the when they got in trouble for the loaded guns against the wall.
Oh, okay.
That's
you were
when
like
I said it.
you were angry that they found out that there was loaded guns in the reach of children.
Yeah, she was lying about stuff, and there was something else. Honestly, I don't
Laura.
remember, but there was another part of it of why I said it. I honestly don't remember though.
So Twisted is saying, I'm talking about when you denied it when One Win said it last week.
I don't think I denied it because I didn't say put it in your mouth and blow your head off. I never said that.
Yeah, you didn't say that. That's true.
I
You
didn't say that.
exact
That's what I
verbiage.
was accused of saying. I never said that. All I said was take one of the things and I don't know what I said, do something with it or use
I mean, but
it.
it's kind of like a scenario where it's like, you're asked by a cop and says, "Oh, did you murder that girl with a knife?" And you say, "No," but then they find out you murdered her with a gun. It's kind of like, you still said something implying that she should unalive herself.
No, it had nothing to do with her. It had not. I never specifically said, do this to yourself, do this to you, put this in your mouth. I never said anything like that, ever.
Okay, but maybe you could use one of those guns laying against the wall. Implies like it's up to speculation, I guess. But
yeah, it's up to
people are
speculation.
mad at her. Yeah, but Laura, that's a little gaslighty because it feels a little gaslighty because it is definitely it feels like it's implied.
No.
That you're
When
telling
you
her
say the
harm
world is
herself.
better off, it's kind of implied. It's
No.
not. Let's say
Yeah,
if I said like, Laura, take one of those candles and and the world
Okay,
would
because
be
you're
better
not
off.
telling
I
her
gotta
to go have fun at target practice. That's not what you're saying.
No,
You're not
but
saying
I'm not
the
telling
world
her to
would be
off
better off.
herself either. I could have
But
been
the
implying
world will be
talking to
better
Craig.
off, though. I
No.
don't know.
Shoot Craig.
So you were
Yeah.
implying murder?
Get rid of Craig. I mean, I don't know. But I'm just saying, I did not say stick it in your mouth and use it. I never said that.
Jesus Christ.
And that's what I've been accused of. And I did not say that.
I don't think you should have said that, to be honest. I think your only thing was like, I know you got emotional. I get emotional when with BJ, but you definitely should not have said that. You know what I mean? That's kind of
you could do the world a favor and use one of those guns that's up against the wall. The world will be a better place. Is that what you said? Is that what you said?
That's what I said. That's
That
all I
doesn't seem-
said.
That doesn't at all imply self-unaliving.
No. It could be go up postal on Craig. Go postal on the outside. I
It
mean,
doesn't make it sound better that you're just saying, you know what, murder that person over there. with
Yeah,
your
no, it's
guns.
all bad.
you wanna know what it is, and I'll be honest with you guys,
Okay.
like for real, like with heart to heart here. I am so sick and tired of fucking apologizing for everything I say when
Mhm.
everybody else can get away with everything and nobody cares. Like
I get it.
it's always, oh Lori, all right, let me just I'll say I think I did apologize back then after I said it. I
Okay.
really do. I was like, all right, guys, I went too far. You're right, my bad. I really do believe I did apologize, but I just feel like I'm constantly, you know, if you don't like things I say, then don't watch me.
Mhm.
But I feel like I'm the only one that constantly has to justify this or answer for this or, why did I do this? I just don't watch me then if I'm so horrible. And I don't mind certain people, like, okay, you guys heard this for the first time, you're questioning me. I don't care about that. But as far as other things go, it's just sometimes that's why I get so frustrated
Mhm.
because I'm sorry, why am I the only one that ever has to answer for anything a year ago, 6 months ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago? Like twist this, fake troll account. Why are you even using my name? If I'm so bad, then aren't people going to realize it on their own? Why do you have to go around like, you're saving the world? And you're going to say this to me and you're going to say that to me and you're going to point this one out and grow up. It, like I said, if I'm so horrible, people will see it on their own. They don't need you white knighting for BJ or anybody else, like, you know, pointing out all my faults from, over the years. Like, shut the fuck up.
You forgot to say sit down.
Yeah.
Not joking. But yeah, I just think like what happened was is that like people, one would have confronted you with that. You denied stating those words, which true, you
Because
did not say those words. You did not say those exact
no, I
words. I will
didn't.
say that much. But then people did. Then people do what they do on the internet, which is they dig and they dug and dug and they found the clip where you
But they
stated
still didn't
something to
find
that
that I
effect.
said that. But they still didn't find that I said that because I didn't say that.
That is true. You did not say those exact words. You didn't say something to the effect of something to, of something to do with a gun. That would not be good. Either
No, and
or, in either scenario. But
no,
yeah.
but I'm just saying, I left it up to interpretation, but I did not say especially what Mary accused me of. And didn't even imply it. And then if you want to go back to December, okay, well, Brittany had loaded guns leaning up against the wall that they got in trouble for. She lied about it. And I forgot there was another reason. I honestly don't remember what it was.
Just I'm going to play a little devil's advocate. I find it interesting that people are more pissed off of your statement than the fact that
Who the,
multiple loaded firearms in the wall.
I agree.
who the fuck thinks that, Twisted? Who said that, Twisted Sis?
Who said what?
Who
I
thinks
can't
she,
see a
who
chat.
thinks she's such a sweetheart?
Who the
No one
fuck
said that.
what?
I've actually said she says vulgar shit. She stands on saying vulgar shit. I even accused her of gaslighting. What
But
do
I
you
am
want? What do you want from me? Like, would you want me to be like, fuck you, Laura, and all that? Like, you want me to put a whole bunch of energy into fucking, we fought for like 2 years. I'm not gonna fucking lie about her. She fucking does dumb and fucking crazy shit and says awful things. What do you want me to do? Like, what the fuck do you want?
But two things can be true. I can still be a very sweet person and still say vocal things.
No, and I've seen you be fucking nice and shit, Laura. And I don't know. Like, I think that you're a fucking good person in your real life. You've done a really good job with your kids. You're a good mom. I can say those nice things about you. What I can also say about you is that you've said fucking vulgar, horrible things online.
Yeah.
You've
And
fucking
I agree
been
with that
nasty online.
statement.
Yeah.
But
I
like,
agree with that 100%.
I don't
Listen.
think people want to hear me say anything about you being a good mom, though, either, because then they'll chime in with, oh, what
Well, I
about
think
that
people
time she
wanna-
locked up the fridge and all that stupid shit?
I think people want to make people into two-dimensional characters like Makeup. I don't like Makeup, but I think she is a legit, like, good person in real life. I don't think she has a good husband, she has a good kid, she has a good family. I think she's probably very nice online. I'm just pissed off with what she's doing online. Just don't confuse me being pissed off with you online to do that. Same thing with Laura. Laura sometimes pisses me off and says crazy things, but I legitimately have respect for her because she did raise multiple kids by herself and worked her ass off to pay for them. I do have respect for that, and I think she's a good mom. And it's the same thing. I don't put people into two dimensions. BJ, I'm kind of don't like because everything I hear about her is not good. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like a lot of the things, even when it comes to our personal life. But even like I honestly have more respect for fucking Molly, to be honest with you, because I feel like at least Molly took care of her kid a little bit. But that's just my opinion. That's just my
I
opinion.
mean, I don't want to call anybody a bad mom, even if I think their parenting is fucking suspect as fuck. I don't.
I think
don't
the
wanna
only
do that.
person
You know
I've
what I
called a
mean?
bad mom is actually BJ. I don't think anyone's really been a bad mom, and like, well, maybe Moon. I don't know. I don't know too much what happened with Moon situation. Maybe she was a great mom, and the kid just messed up in life. I don't know. Could have been a
Is that you,
bad
Laura?
situation.
Yeah, it's me.
You know, I don't know. Maybe Moon was a great mom to her kids too. I don't know. She might have been.
No.
I'm just going to imply because I don't know too much details about that. Maybe the kid just fucked up. You know, someone fucked up, made one terrible mistake in life, and they're paying for it. You know, it's it is what it is.
I've
Me-
made a lot of mistakes. I just don't feel like I don't know. I
yeah,
just don't
but
usually
yeah,
talk about people's parenting and their kid, like all that stuff. It's just a
yeah.
uncomfortable place for me to
We don't want to
comment
be
on.
like bitter. We do definitely don't want to be like bitter.
Oh my god, that was fucking horrible.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. Just
Yeah,
give me
but
1 second.
so what I was saying, sorry, my son had called. But what I was saying is that I can still be a good person and say shitty things on the internet. You know, it doesn't make just because someone will piss me off or I'll go lower than someone doesn't change who I am as a person. I just sometimes go too far. Okay. But these people want to portray me like I'm some piece of shit, and it's absolutely not true. I mean, granted, I can't help the way other people see me or other people feel about me. Okay, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I
Hold on a
think that
second.
is.
Hold on a second. What did she say exactly, Rowena? I'll never stand up for husband and kid. Nope, I don't. I don't know them. It's against her own rules. She had said something to the effect of like, "I'm not going to go stand up for people that I don't know," or something like that. Could you quote her in the chat row,
Who?
please?
Makeup.
Makeup mobster, and that's kind of when like because she was like supporting Sinner, and that's kind of when Queen Bee was like, "Well, fuck her then," you
Yeah.
know.
True. I Yeah, but I just think like that's you can't blame people for digging and finding that clip. To be honest with you, because you kind of said, I mean, they didn't find your exact words. That's true, but they did find it, so is what it is. So its appropriate thing would be to never correct her when she's lying. No, I mean, I don't think she. I mean, like, truthfully, what woman said was not what Laura said technically, but it's definitely something about the guns. So I mean, it is what it is.
But I'm not the only person that has said horrible shit when I was
True.
pissed off.
I've said some horrible things when I was pissed off. I'll admit
And
that.
and nobody else seems to get the shit that I get. Nobody else is running around, maybe Chloe, but nobody else is running around. Oh, how could you like her? How could you support her? How could you do that? Like, oh my God, get over it. Are we not fucking adults?
Queen said some fucking crazy stuff once in a while.
Yes,
I'm
she
sure that
has.
she has. I'm not telling that. Don't tell me. I don't probably talk to her
And
about
there's
that.
some people that fucking that want to hold her accountable like every second of the day for it too. Yeah. So.
But my biggest thing is instead of focusing on me or Clue or Queen Bee and shit that we said when we're mad, how about you go focus on Sinner and the shit that he says when he's not mad and
That he
just
says like all
ramble
day.
shit off?
Yeah. He like he has one mode and it's shit. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like it's not like, oh, Sinner was mad. Well, when Sinner gets really mad, it gets even worse. Like
I know.
it's like that all the time. But he's like that all the time. That was an excellent point, Laura. Excellent point.
Because
Excellent example, I should say.
Because it's true, though. I'm so sick of people. Oh, Laura said this 6 months ago. What about what Sinner said a day ago?
I think people just don't like certain
Right.
people, and they just like to review those types of people. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's some people that don't like me, and they'll just ignore something else, and they'll just review that. And I mean, it is what it is. It's the internet. It's the ecosystem of the internet. There's people
No.
that hate Boogie and don't like they like Keemstar or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
But I don't
Hold on.
mind the review because I just don't have to watch it.
Yeah.
But it's what this twisted under a fake account, pretending to be me, going into chats like, oh, you can't like her. Like, grow the fuck up. Go
Hold up, you
find a
guys,
new
for a second.
hobby.
Well,
Rowena said, paraphrasing, I can't stand for her or her kid. I don't know her. And that was like, she's paraphrasing what Makeup Mobster said, basically, like, when asked about, like, holding, I think, Sinner accountable. And, like, I don't know Queen or her kid. I don't care. Or, you know, she's on the internet, and I don't come here to stand up for people and their families on the internet or something like that. Paraphrasing also. And then this. This is, okay, this is what I tell Queen also. Like, when you get mad, don't fucking fire off. And I used to tell you this too
I know.
in DMs
I
when
know.
we were friends. Like,
Mhm.
when you fucking go low and you say things that are fucking vulgar, you play into that. You play
Yeah.
into that hand, and you basically hand them their victim card.
Yeah,
Like,
like
right
for
away.
instance, BJ, by you stating that, she got exactly what she wanted. I mean, like,
Right.
really. I mean, that's pretty much it. You shouldn't say that in general, but it's like if you want to review people, you should never go low like that, and you try to avoid that as much as possible. Because people like BJ will use that, and they'll be like, "Look what she says. It's a terrible person. She said this, and she said that." I mean, like, look how she's using the bitter teeth shit. I have nothing to do with bitter teeth. Never been on her channel. Never watched her. I talked to her a couple of times on Queen's panel, but yet she's putting us up near that one, you know, for some
Yeah,
fucking
because
reason.
people also like twist the narrative, like Madison's whole video. I'm not responsible for every single thing that goes on in my chat. Like, give me
Yeah.
a break.
Since you're happy up here, why'd you delete? So I think Sammy says, "What about TP's comment? Why was that deleted? What was the situation with
I
that?"
did not delete that.
Oh, okay.
And Sly Angel said that she deleted it.
Oh, okay.
What happened? What was the comment?
I don't know. She went on about something, the viral thing that I caused in the Watts case. Because
The
I was trying
candles.
to prove a point. No, it had nothing to do with candles.
Let me see.
She wasn't making candles yet in the Watts case.
Let me see what the question was.
Because I started a rumor that went viral. And it was my fault it went viral.
You
And
started
so
like a rumor on purpose?
yeah, I started a rumor because JLR's troll room, or JLR was starting all these rumors and they were spreading like wildfire. I was like, do you know how easy it is to start a rumor? And they were like, what do you mean? I said, watch how fast this flies. I said, everybody's going to jump on it. Like, oh my God, no way. And sure enough, it went viral. And I
Okay,
did not expect that at all.
It's going to take me a moment to read this. This is her comment. First and foremost, why anyone would ever make fun. Let me just mute this. First and foremost, why would anyone ever make fun of someone for making homemade birthday cakes for their kids is beyond me. The cakes that I saw pics of are recently, very ones you showed recently on another live, were so cute and amazing, full of hard work, full of mama love, and the kids will remember them for life. They will always appreciate them. Side note, it's especially frustrating if someone made fun of them when we have losers out here who don't even do shiz, SHZ, for their kids that we can see at least besides beg for money. Let me just say. It's hard because she's scrolling. She's trying to scroll this question. Who don't even do shit for their kids that you see at least besides beg for money. Someone made fun of them when we have losers out here who don't even do shit besides beg for money online, using their names on their birthday cakes. I'm trying to see what the, oh my God, this is like really long.
She
She made
brought up
like a
the
video.
Watts. She brought up the rumor that I said in the Watts case, and Sly was like, "Why is she bringing up something
Okay.
from 9 years ago?
Yeah,
Like
it
this
says,
is so dumb."
it says
and
Laura,
this is-
that comment brought up from, I think it was from Cappy's chat, for an essay that someone asked you about. You read out part of it, this live, could they be referring to many years ago when you admittedly spread rumors about the Watts girls? I was and always have been curious about that because I heard you bring it up a few times over the years since I started watching your channel. So after or around summer of 2021 may have been when I first heard you speak on it. I don't want to make a video about this, although I thought about it in the past many times because I've always wondered. But I mostly, and then,
And all she had to do is text me and ask me.
yeah, but I mostly am too
What
sick,
was the-
RN. I'm reading the
Sorry.
question. Yeah,
Sorry
RN,
about
and
that.
it is way too much work to go dig up, and I'll try to find the old clips from my cloud that I don't know how to work. Well, plus you could just easily respond here if you like, or you're live or not at all whatsoever. I am not trying to start shit, but let me be clear, and sorry this is a long, but I have always been curious about the situation. Okay, so I guess you were just answering that, but I wanted to read a comment or question. That's you. So you didn't do that, the whole Watts, the rumor thing, or you did do that with the spreading of the rumor? Laura?
She said she did.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was trying to find the comment. Okay.
She wasn't expecting it to go viral, but I don't know what the rumor was. But wait, so Laura's being talked about over rumors, yet Jay tried to get him a trial? What the fuck? Good point, Kathy B. Kathy B coming in with the good points.
That's what I mean.
Oh, Lord.
That's kind of what I mean. Like, it's so fucking crazy. Like, someone can literally do far worse shit, and it's like,
Right.
this person said this, and this person said that, and it's like, okay, bro.
Oh, she needs a link again? Okay.
Mhm.
Hold on. Let me put up the... Wait, she's still up here. Should I throw her down? Oh, gosh, what did I do? God damn it, how do I do this? Hold on.
Oh, by the way, Cappy, I just sent you a Discord message. I'm gonna probably pop off right now. I'll probably jump off, but I'll see you.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off in a second, too.
Yeah. But I sent you a message. She ran without her avatar. We all ran without our avatars.
StreamYard sucks on a phone.
Yeah, well, that's why I don't use it on the phone.
So yeah, it was 9 years ago. All the crap that JLR did, Jay did, nobody says a word. But she's gonna question me from something from 9 years ago. Bitch, shut up.
Well, she's just asking questions, but
What was the rumor?
Then text me privately and ask me. This didn't need to go on. Oh, what did Laura say 9 years ago? Like, it's bullshit. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Like, and people that have
What
been
was
with me
the
a long
rumor?
time
Was it
feel the
something
same way. Like,
horrible, or
why are
like
you even bringing this up publicly? Who cares?
what was the rumor though? Was it something like really deranged or like?
But nobody else gets questioned. Just me.
Can you hear me, Laura?
can you hear Cappy?
No, I don't hear her.
Oh, she says she can't hear you. Cappy.
Oh, okay.
She
Well,
says
ask
what
her
was
what
the
the
she
rumor
asked
was.
what was the rumor? What was the rumor?
That he essayed his kids.
Oh fuck! God, why was
Oh
I
my
thinking you were gonna say that? God
But you
damn
don't
it.
understand, B Tim. You had to hear the rumors that JLR spread and that troll group spread. They were unbelievable. Like
So
that, the
why
whole
did you
gay thing, that whole gay thing, the one that got Ashley Banfield fired, that was JLR's doing. He set
Oh.
that whole thing up.
like
I
why
mean,
did you make that up? It was just because you were just heard JLR? Like why would you say that?
no, because I was just showing how fast rumors can spread and how easily people buy whatever is told to them. And I just expected it to stay in our little group.
What group
And
was
I
this?
had, and in one of the Facebook groups.
So you typed this up, you said, "Oh, I'm just going to do an experiment," and you
Well,
made
I
this.
told like 10 people I was going to do it. I said, watch this. I said, let's see how fast this rumor gets spread. I said, and how easily people are going to buy this bullshit. And they did. And it went viral. And then next thing you know, that's what people were saying. I was like, holy shit. And everyone was like, I can't believe this. I said, believe me, either can I.
Yeah, you
People
really
were like,
should
I
have done
knew
that.
it. I had a feeling like it was ridiculous.
Oh my god.
But I never expected it to go viral like that ever. I thought it was just going to be our little stupid thing
Why did you pick that as a rumor?
That's
because
fucking
everything else
horrible.
was taken already.
Oh my fucking
They had
god.
already spread everything else possible.
Oh my god. Cat, you're not hearing Cappy, but
No,
she's
let me
not.
drop and come back. Hold on.
Yeah, maybe so you can hear
Well,
our
you could
reaction.
translate for me. Tell her I said, "Oh my fucking
She
god."
said, "Oh my fucking god."
Fucking shit. Jesus.
I didn't
Christ.
expect that. I thought the rumor was going to be something like stupid, like something like, not too serious, but that's fucking crazy.
I was thinking that for a minute, and then I was like, it's either it's either something harmless or something horrible. You know what I mean? Like I just knew. I kind of had a feeling. You know what? I might have been remembering it though, because I was around back then, and I sort of remember that. Sort of. Anyway, can you hear me now, Laura?
Yeah, I can hear.
You definitely shouldn't have done that. That was fucking pretty nasty rumor. Anyway, but the thing is though, is like when these things come up, Rowena pointed this out, like it's, and like when the CPS call gets brought up and stuff, the go-to will be, it'll be like, I shouldn't have done that. I wasn't expecting it, but, and then like there's this explanation, and that's where people, I think, like where you don't need to put out so much information about why you did it, or because then it seems to be taken away from like the accountability end of it, which like it was 9 fucking years ago, but it was a pretty fucking horrible thing to do. But do you understand what I mean?
I do, but I can't change something from years ago. That's
No,
why
I know, and I
throw
don't
the
expect
butts
that you
in.
can. I know, but the butts, like, I think I'm just like giving you like some unsolicited advice that maybe don't do that anymore. And I think that maybe you know what, it'll never be good enough for everybody, but I think that some people will be like, oh, at least she's being accountable. Because
Well,
I don't.
I wouldn't do it on something present, like if I don't know, I'm trying to think of something. All right, I'll give you an example. When B Tim was yelling at me about Queen Bee, I didn't give a butt after that. I was like, you're right. I was wrong. I was pissed off
Okay.
and I shouldn't have said that. And I left it at that. I didn't, because that was much more current.
So you're
And
learning like about that, like.
yeah, no, it's
Okay.
not just learning, but if it's something in the present day that I haven't been questioned on 1,000 times and I am wrong, I'm the first
Yeah.
one to not put a but or make an excuse like, yes, I did it. I take accountability. I apologize for it. Can we move on from it? And I did that with B Tim and Queen Bee because that was in the present. But answering something from 9 years ago, I'm sorry. I think it's ridiculous. 5 years ago, nobody else gets questioned like this. Not saying you don't, but I'm saying in general, nobody else gets questioned like this. It's like always I'm the one that has to answer for all these things that I've said in the past that has nothing to do with the now. I've admitted I've said horrible things in the past.
Do you like
That
feel bad about that statement for those kids? You know what I mean? Like do you feel bad about it that you said that?
yeah,
Like that?
yeah,
Okay.
because I had no idea that it was gonna go anywhere. And then when it did, I was like, holy shit. Now what?
Yeah. Wow. It like went viral.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
well,
sort of
if-
remember. I low-key remember this, but
If Tragedy
it's
remembers
really
it,
a vague memory though.
yeah, if Tragedy remembers it, then it probably did go viral. I wasn't around back then, so I didn't know any of this stuff. So I don't know. I had no clue about
Did
any
it make
of
it in the Netflix documentary?
No, but my fight with Kay did.
No, yeah, Critical K was like calling shit on a bitch and like
Yeah,
or
me and
whatever.
Critical K were in it.
Yeah, I remember that. It's crazy. That is crazy.
That was crazy. But
Yeah,
that's
but
another
whatever.
thing. Why isn't Jay getting questioned on how she treated Shanann? I mean, that was certainly more vile
I
than
know,
I could
right?
ever be.
Right,
Yeah, I
right,
think
right.
sometimes some
Isn't that kind of
people,
funny? Shit's
some
weird,
people,
right?
some people
Yeah.
get it worse than others. I do admit that. Some people will get a lot. Like Jay has done a lot more shenanigans.
Yep.
Lana has done a lot more shenanigans than a lot of people here. A lot of people have done a lot of fucked up things, and some people don't get it as hard as others. And I think it's just how it is. It's just what it. But
I remember
it doesn't
Jay came on my radar that one time she had that Dr. Dre Latina on her panel, and they had a picture of Summer Wells on the screen and talking about how, and that doctor lady was talking about how she had facial features that were indicative of fetal alcohol syndrome. And I was just like, dude, you were fucking not her doctor. It fucking made me so upset. Like, I was just like, dude, I don't. And Jay was like, yeah, like this fucking, just gross, dude, fucking gross. But everybody loves Jay. She's all over the chats nowadays. She's great.
Well, she's
She's-
kind and
she's
innocent.
great.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like, but yeah, she's done way more crazy stuff than I have. And
Yeah.
yet she's not questioned. Nobody bats an eye.
Yeah, but that's just how the road goes. And also, I think like the thing is like I don't know, just it's a bad thing what you said, and I'm glad you're sad about it. But that's bad. That was pretty crazy, but it is what it is. I mean,
Yeah, Dre Latina. Dr. Latina was a fucking weirdo. Yeah, she was.
Dr. Latina when she was talking about Kylie Rodney and talking about that was fucking weird.
Yeah,
Oh my
no,
God, I
she was-
forgot about her. Totally forgot
Yeah.
about her.
No wonder
And then
you're
Zav
fucking
Girl-
YouTube and not practicing. Fucking
And then
weirdo.
And Zav Girl selling the transcript to her fans for $10 a piece for the David trial that she bought. No,
I don't remember that.
No, she's doing that now, Zav Girl.
Oh, what is she doing?
She's selling
Gosh,
the
I haven't heard from Zav Girl in a long time.
She's getting the court reporter's transcript and then she's selling it to her fan, like people for $10 a piece.
Well, how much did she pay for it though?
Yeah, but you're not supposed to sell it. You're supposed to do a read along, or you're not supposed to sell it to other people because that's like what's
I-
happening. It's risking them closing out, and not selling it to people anymore because they don't like the fact that you were selling it on the side. It's kind of like someone just fully uploading your video instead of doing fair use to it. You know, like if you read the transcript on your live stream, it's a lot different than someone that just like starts selling it for $10 a
Yeah.
piece.
I didn't like, and I know Laura disagrees with this. Like the whole like pictures of that boy's autopsy stuff behind the paywall, like I thought was fucking lame. But the court paperwork, I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
What,
if
the court
feel-
paperwork? I
don't
didn't think
know
I had
if
a problem with
I
the
don't-
court paperwork. I had a problem with the pictures with the autopsies.
Yeah, the pictures.
That's
The
what I had.
court
a problem with.
paperwork, I'm like, is kind of like stick it to the man energy, which I usually fuck with. But she'd get in trouble, and that's a stupid thing to do. But I don't know.
I don't know why anyone would pay for it.
David trial is picking up, and there's a lot of fucking for the preliminary hearing. There's a lot of people interested in it, and it's like there's a building of an audience for that. I think Down the Rabbit Hole was reading the transcripts and stuff like that. She was, and there's a lot of people interested because there's a lot of like shocking bombshells with that case. It's pretty bad. Basically, it's a lot. It's a lot. The preliminary hearing was a pretty big deal. I wouldn't be shocked if that trial becomes like a very huge situation because I don't think he's taking a plea deal. FOIAs are not allowed to be made
Where
money
is
on.
he?
That's true. That's what they say. But people make money on FOIAs all the time. We see that. That's for
Could
sure.
you imagine if that happened to your family and someone started a rumor like that? Where is the empathy? Are you talking to all of us or Laura?
Oh my God. Who asked?
Twisted.
Twisted
Yeah, I could
Sister
care
Pussy?
less.
I mean,
mean,
like to be
even-
fair,
okay,
if that was
listen.
if that was said about my family, I would be very fucking pissed off, and I would be
I
very
would be very
angry.
fucking pissed off too, and it's a terrible thing, a fucking horrible, vulgar thing that was said. Okay, and I'm not even going to dismiss it with saying, "Oh, it was 9 years ago." I'm not even going to say that. I'm just going to leave it at that. But I feel like this: no matter the amount of disgust I have for that situation, it's not going to be enough because I can have civil discourse. I can have a civil conversation with Laura and be fine and have her up on my panel. That's and you have her name in your handle. Like I just feel like there might be a bit of a bias there. Like, I don't think that you're trying to have a discussion with me
Have
at
the
all.
same, or tell them to take a link. Since, they're not hiding who they are or anything, come take a link.
I didn't
Because
see
they
it.
stand on who they are. But until they have the same questions for everyone involved, JLR, and until they go after all of them, I will not answer anything. Because if you're so upset by it and so vile, then go after everybody that started rumors. Go after everybody that went after Shanann, because that's something I never did. Go after somebody who made fun of a dead woman. Then come talk to me about your moral high ground. Until then, suck it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna end this, you guys, because I'm coming on 3 hours.
Well, I knew what that, and that would be the final words. This is final Jerry Springer words for the show today.
No, but I mean, am I wrong? Either have the same angst for everybody, or don't question me on it.
To be fair, I'm gonna give you the problem is, I think Cappy told you this before, is like the buts is the thing. It's like you can only control what you do. And I agree that certain people they get out fucking scot-free when they've done worse shit than you. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you can only control your own actions. Personally, my advice is never say button, just say, yeah, I did some crazy things back then. It was fucking stupid.
I did.
I feel bad, and that's it. And then you're just gonna get people reviewing you, but then eventually will die down, and it just is what it is. I mean, personally, that's just my opinion.
She did go on to explain, though, that she usually puts the buts and the reasons and the excuses and things that happened a long time ago, which she didn't, I guess, do to you and Queen Bee when she apologized to you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully going forward, that's how your apologies are, because I'm sure you'll say more things to piss people off, It is
I'm sure I will.
I'm not sure what you mean by that, Indy, but hopefully you mean it by like positive and not being sarcastic, to be honest with you, Indy, but okay.
Oh, Indy hates me.
Well, Indy's kind of jumps around a little bit, let's just say that much. So you're not responsible for yourself. Yeah, so you're not responsible for yourself. It's about what other. Well,
I am responsible for myself.
I'm
That's
just
why I
reading
say
chat.
no, I know, but I'm saying I am responsible for myself. That's why I refuse to answer unless it's the same for everybody. Don't single me out.
I feel like a lot of people did crazy things back then, like Tiffany Marie, JLR, Molly Golightly, Lana. I just think like Critical K. Just feels like it was like the Wild West, and like if you bring up the shit that everyone else did back then, it would shock everyone today, because it's some crazy shit that people did back then.
Absolutely.
I mean, I just think that's what I kind of take from it. I wasn't around back then. I didn't know any of this stuff, but yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, I do gotta end it though, because my daughter's calling me and my battery's running out too. So
your battery.
All right.
By the way,
do you want me up?
No problem. I think.
No problem. Thanks for coming up, Laura.
You're welcome.
I think Queen's live on Kick. By the way, copy.
Is she? How do I direct to there? Or could you guys put her link in the chat?
Yeah, so I'll just put it in there. I think the Lemon admitted that basically they've had. I think he had a fight with Melissa, and she admitted to having phone sex with him.
Oh snap! Holy shit!
She's streaming that on there.
Oh wow. Okay, everybody go over to Kick and go watch Queen right now. Holy shit. That's crazy. All right. Well, I wanted to thank you again. Oh, Shauna, I didn't realize that you gave me 2 super chats for $10. The first one was, I'm listening while cleaning. Have a great live. Thank you for the $10 super chat, Shauna. Thank you for the second $10 super chat, Shauna. I read that comment in the second one. Thank you for becoming a member, Brandy Wine.
And by the way,
for the 10 gifted memberships, Gone Girl. And I think I got a cash out, but I don't.
By the way, we would like some credit that we did read the questions and we did play the clips. So just heads up. We did ask Tragedy Pimps Exposed question on the panel, so I'd like some credit on that one. just in case, because we know this is going to get fucking reviewed. It got reviewed 100%.
Oh my God.
100%. Hi, past people who are reviewing this. We'll see you there. Holy
Alright.
fuck. When Laura said
Alright.
that, I was like, oh, fuck, this is getting reviewed by everyone. Holy
Oh.
fuck. But anyway, Trouty, we asked your question. Twisted, we played your clip. Whatever. Don't say we're sweepers.
She's still asking where the empathy's at, I'm sure. But anyhow, I did my best. All right. I love y'all. You guys have a
See ya.
good day
Bye.
over at Kick. Love you. Bye.
Bye.